Hey, gang, Orvillians across the galaxy, welcome to another episode on Talking the Orville of the Orville RPG. This is episode 5. The campaign continues, but I'm not alone. No, we have a whole team of people ready to battle their way across the proverbial map, as it were. Let's bring some people on. We got Cyber Symbiosis, our quantum master. Let me get a better screen here. The quantum master. We have Alex Portman, our resident space pirate. You ready for some jelly? I think you might be ready for some jelly. We have Ubuntu Kwama Kohili Schwarzkopf, aka Benny, played by Chaz, and a special guest today. Let me before we bring on the guest, let me remove this really quick. This is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be awesome. And now who's coming here, you guys?
There he is.
Special guest playing Valdis Eros, Marx Pyle. Welcome to Talking the Orville.
Hello. Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Oh, I'm excited too. We have quite the group. We have fun every month. There we go. I like the way that looks right there. Ready to continue this adventure, and welcome everybody who is watching us today, and everyone that's going to be joining us as the stream goes on, as we get deep into this Orville universe adventure. Woody, Cyber Symbiosis, where did we leave off last time?
Well, when we left off, you guys had found Valdis Eros in as the survivor of an attack by the Kalon. So, Marx, how many episodes have you watched of our show so far?
I watched them all, but it's been a while. But I watched the last one last night. Finish it up.
All right. Okay, good. So you're up to speed. So you know the score. So yeah. So the party members here survived an attack, an ambush that the Kalon had set up for the alliance between the Galactic, thinking of a different franchise, the Planetary Union, and the Krill, and the party is currently trapped on a planet and near where the Kalon have a star mine set up, and you guys are on your way to the wreckage of a heavy cruiser and hoping of salvaging valuable technology or a way off the planet, and yeah, in our last episode, you had found Valdis, survivor, and he's joined the party. And you also have another survivor who is a Krill soldier, who is known as
Crouton.
Kratos. That's right. It's not like I wasn't just listening to that episode today. Yeah, his name is Kratos, or Kratos.
He's right here if anybody needed a refresher.
Yes. And so, and then after a series of misadventures, you guys have found yourselves on board a locomotive train. That is a new invention for the society, and you're hiding out in a cargo container, or like a cargo car, and the train just got underway at night.
Similar to this.
Yes, that's actually what I set up as our initial beginning. You guys are sitting next to it to represent that you're in that car, and that's a row of those things. Those are interesting. My wife got those on a questionable Chinese website, and they're Lego compatible, and they're pretty much in scale for the most part. So they work pretty good. So, anyways, they make a great prop at times. So yeah. So as we begin our adventure, you guys are have been sleeping the night away inside the train. As it rolls along, and as the sun comes up on the countryside, with the train going by, we see the words "Tales from the Union" episode 5 in the sky, and then we come back into the shipping car, where you guys are hardly comfortable, but you're hanging out in amongst the different cargo containers that are inside the car. And so go ahead and mingle amongst yourselves.
Which one of you cut the cheese? This is ridiculous. I didn't sign up for this. I know it wasn't. I knew it wasn't you, Benny. You don't actually have any air cavities inside of you to push out anything. So,
Well, that's entirely how he's able to talk is by bringing air in.
I mean, you don't have lungs.
Yeah.
You don't have lungs, but yeah.
Don't you mean I don't
What
have
about
a
yourself,
digestive
Papa
system?
Smurf?
Yeah. Sorry, what was that, Chaz?
Don't you mean I don't have a digestive system?
Chaz, you are a little bit quiet.
Well, is that better?
That is much better.
That's
Okay.
much better. Yay.
Okay, just a quick question. Is anybody going to warn Valdez, because I realized it never came up last week, about the fact that Jay Pulio is in heat?
Oh yes. If you don't know, Valdez, I am in heat. So if you touch me, you might get touchy feely yourself.
Yeah, there might be a situation in which Jay Pulio experiences unintended injuries.
Luckily, I try not to touch people that aren't my race because I'm so strong. So
That's actually probably a good idea. Very, very good. Very good.
come get a big hug right here.
Yeah.
First off, I can't believe we finally got on this train. It took us a long time. It took us 4 episodes prior to this one.
Well, you only knew about the train for 1.5 episodes.
Yeah, but I was hoping for a train the whole time.
Oh,
Even
really?
since
Okay.
episode 0.
Of course.
That's not connected to your heat, right?
No. Do you want it to be?
No, not at all. Yeah, I'm not looking for excuses to give you a fade to black moment.
Oh no, leave it running. We're on a streaming service. We can show it now.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, yes. There's a fellow in the chat named Tipsy Flipper who is one of my players in another game and is constantly pulling that shit on me. So anyways, all right. Well, so you guys we're not actually told how long it would take to get to the city you're headed for, but it is your ultimate destination here is some miles east of the mountain you're actually that you're trying to get to, and taking this train puts you guys significantly closer to your destination than would have been if you just simply continued on straight and hoofing it. It probably would essentially cut the travel time to the mountain in half. And
Because wasn't the original about 100 miles?
Something like that, yeah. So, but
we're going to be only 50 miles away once we get off this thing.
Yeah, but you'll be to the east of the mountain. So there's a particular mountain where the ship crashed in the top of it. You guys saw it in the distance when it came down, or at least the front half of the ship, and so no wait. Back half. It's the back half. Anyhow, so when the ship,
half.
yeah, yes, it is. So when that section of the ship came down, it caused avalanches and all kinds of destruction. But yeah, your goal is to get up into the mountains, get up to that ship, and see if you can salvage anything that can help you guys either repair the shuttle that you had, or maybe find some other scenario. And so as morning comes, obviously you guys are going to be hungry and digging into the food rations you've collected. But is there anything else you guys would like to discuss about your mission, since you now have another there is now life behind the eyes of your NPC?
There is.
It's like I suddenly woke up.
Yeah. Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
You have to turn them off and turn them back on again.
Yeah. You're no longer just standing in the corner, glassy-eyed, waiting for someone to acknowledge that you exist.
So while we're eating, Valdez is asking about this cheese because he doesn't understand the slang term. He just thinks there's cheese somewhere in this meal. Where's it at?
Well, they open up the bag of rations and pull out the block of cheese that they brought with it.
So when we get off this train, we are halfway to our destination.
Approximately.
Approximately halfway to our destination. And the train has not stopped yet.
No,
right?
no. This train has been set up as a cargo train line. It's the first, as you guys are aware, it's the first of its kind on the planet, and its main role is to establish greater communication and contact between two major cities. So it's opening up trade routes and a lot of opportunities. So both cities that are operating this train are becoming much more important locations, and so it's bringing more into the yeah. Thanks, Chaz. It's bringing more more life into the cities to the north, and more business opportunities and all the things that a railway brings. But it also brings pollution because it's based on coal and steam.
The planet will be fine for at least a couple hundred years.
Yeah, exactly.
So once we are we expecting the train to stop soon, or are we just hanging out on the train and whatever adventures happen on the train happens?
Well, your guys' expectation is you'll be there sometime today, and then at that point you just get off, figure out how you get to how you travel west to your destination. But as you guys like take a peeks outside, you're definitely seeing the mountain looming closer and closer to you. However, as you guys are just going about your business, there is something interesting that happens. Benny, at some point, inevitably, you're gonna be like flipping out the tricorder device. Yeah. Even though they don't have tricorders in the Orville, we can't stop calling it a tricorder, so we're just gonna have to own it. You do end up picking up a hit on technology, and you discover that it's actually coming from the train. In
can I tell where in the train?
Your estimate is about 3 cars ahead of you guys. Right now, there is a hit on what appears to be planetary Union technology.
We definitely got to check that out.
Yeah.
We can't have Union technology getting into the hands of any of these people on this planet.
Yeah, I mean, you guys already nearly got yourselves killed trying to solve that problem last episode.
Okay, so I'm going to let the everybody else know what's going on, and I'm going to start to ooze forward.
Okay. Well, the problem with oozing forward is that the trains are constructed very similar to how they would be constructed on Earth, where there is a definite gap between the cars with a interlocking mechanism holding them in place. Obviously designed differently, but it has the same basic effect. So in any attempt to ooze forward is going to result there's a potential of somebody falling down in between the cars, and unfortunately the nature of your structure, you are a little bit more risk of that than the other characters. So there would have to be some skill checks regardless.
What if I pick him up and throw him?
The fastball special that definitely changes things.
Somebody's gonna have to carry Benny.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I'll do that.
Okay. Well, so the question is the whole party going to do that, or is or just a couple of people? Because the train walking is dangerous, no matter what way you slice it.
I can make an argument. Well, should we make an argument to split up to have somebody hold our spot or protect our cart? Or should we all do it together?
We ended up selling the cart in the last episode.
Yeah, you did. So literally the party.
I meant our train car. I'm sorry, car.
Sorry.
Well, there isn't any competition. This is not the situation where the bums on the train are going to be fighting over a good spot. Yeah, they haven't really. The society hasn't developed to the point of having train hobos yet. So, but
we're the first.
Yes, you are. But so you guys could just pick up and move and try to get to a different car. But like the train isn't stopping, so unless something happens to force the train to stop mid-transit, it's going to just keep charging until it reaches its destination.
Yeah. Are we just like in uniforms? I couldn't remember. Or do we have like local clothes over our uniforms?
Okay,
we have local clothing to blend in with the populace.
Okay.
So your character's wearing that black combat outfit that they had in the episode where they were rescuing Bortus's daughter. And we'll say that the guys found some sort of like a poncho thing that you could wear over it to kind of make you look a little bit less conspicuous. But even a black outfit like that wouldn't stand out that bad in here. It's not like these guys who were wearing much more colorful outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be like Spike from the first episode of Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
Barry just asked a question. Alex's hand is about as good as it could be for now. They did do some minor repairs, and he's wearing a Army of Darkness gauntlet over it now. But yeah, the main liability of that is wearing that gauntlet definitely makes it hard for him to shoot two guns at the same time. But he won't have as much risk of breaking it.
That's not
but
pillow talk, is it?
No, it's not pillow talk. But given more time, Benny should be able to do more with it. And if you guys get to the ship, you're definitely going to have enough resources. You may even find a new hand.
Wow.
So,
well, do we have any reason to hold our spot on the current car that we're in? Or does it even matter?
I don't believe so.
All go. Then we should all just be able to go together and figure this out.
I'm going to etch my name into it. There, Mark.
Yes,
Valdez Eros was here.
Yeah, the main thing with this car is it happened to just be the one that they could get you onto without drawing attention. But once the train's underway, you guys can pretty much do what you want.
I say let's go together and let's bring Crouton with us.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Kratos would definitely come. He's not going to be left behind. You guys are his ticket out of this dump.
That's right.
All right, cool. We'll take our
he doesn't blend in very well.
Chupacabra with us.
Yes. Yeah, he's good. He's yeah, he'll activate his helmet. All right.
Well, let's go investigate.
Okay. So, all right, guys. So, all right. So, who's heading up to the top of the train? Because you guys will literally have to climb to the roof and then go across the roof.
Oh, we gotta do roof stuff.
Well, it's not like we have
Indiana Jones.
Well, it's not like a passenger car where there's doors between the trains along the way. Yeah. This is strictly a cargo train. They've got the engine, they got the caboose, and there would be a few passenger cars, but they wouldn't be where you guys are.
So I'll start climbing on up and
right.
Say to Benny, do you want to come with?
Yep.
All right.
Backpack it. Yoda time.
Alex, give me a physical training check.
Physical training.
Which would be the same as athletics for those who play 5e. If you didn't catch this, Marx, so when I was originally making my RPG, the controversy that shall not be named happened, and so so I ended up changing a lot of terms in mine just to stay independent and distinct. So there will be some skills have name flips.
Also, Alex, did you just roll with your robot hand?
Yeah.
You might. I think we should have to do a thing where he has to roll with his other hand while his hand is broken.
He has to roll left-handed. Okay.
Woo. So either way, 9 or 9.
9 or 9. Okay. And
I'll pick 9.
Are you proficient or with physical training, Alex?
I got what I got.
Do you have a strength bonus?
That is with the strength bonus.
That's with the strength bonus. Okay. All right. Well, you make it up. You slip your feet a couple of times, but you make it. You have a feeling that a lower roll might have made for a more exciting encounter.
Woo.
And pulling up Benny is no problem. Who's going next?
I can go next.
Let's have Aldous go. He's super strong.
Yep. All right. So okay. Are you proficient with physical training, Valdez?
Doesn't look like it. It's not italics.
Let me double check here.
I've got a +2. But is that +2 a base for skill, or is that including my strength bonus already?
So that bonus you see is the bonus from your stats. Then you add a D4 to anything you're proficient with. In this case, because of your great strength, I'm going to give you a bonus, so you'll be rolling with proficiency.
All right.
So
D20 plus 1D4.
Yes, I use a bonus called opportunity, where you increase the proficiency die steadily. So
yeah, it's interesting. So 11 plus, okay, it's 12 total.
Okay, good. You make it up. Yeah, the idea being that once you switch to using proficiency dice as opposed to proficiency bonus, certain mechanical advantages start to rear their ugly head that you can take advantage of that D&D should have been doing all along, in my opinion. All right, Jay Pulio.
Yes,
your last one. Go ahead and give me a physical training check. If you're not proficient, just roll strength.
You want D20?
Yes, sir.
So here's a question
Yes.
for JP.
Yeah.
Are you a doughboy, or do you actually have like some good physical
And I got
for your character?
In real life, I'm natural 20. But yeah, I have strength 17, bonus 3.
Oh, okay.
then
Because if you didn't, I
you'll-
was going to use my command to basically give you a +1.
you'll
say, like,
I'm pretty high
Muscle
up.
up, doughboy.
well
Yeah.
with a +3, I think you'll be okay. Go ahead and roll it.
All right. 11.
Okay, you're good. There'll be a 14 there. So all right, so you hoist yourself up, and then you guys are all. Oh, and then right, you have to roll for.
Also, I think Alex should have to draw with his left hand while his hand is messed up.
No.
That's fine.
He did it. He can do it.
Yeah.
Where's my
I'm doing it right now.
There you go. It's perfect. Wow.
Cool.
If you want to see something really messy, guys, up, you see how he holds a pencil.
Yeah. This is how I do it left-handed,
Yeah.
and this is how I do it right.
Whoa.
Wow.
Like a magician.
I'm ambidextrous.
Yeah. All right. So Kratos makes it up as well, and so you guys are now on top of that train. So you guys have to make it advance 3 cars forward. So how are you guys going to go about this? Is it just going to be a series of reckless jumps, or you have some other way you want to do this?
I would do a jump, but what do you guys think?
Julio, now you have a jetpack, right?
Yes, I do have a jetpack.
Well, that
How loud
changes
is that
things a bit.
thing?
Oh, it's very quiet. You would love it.
Not that quiet. It is a jetpack.
It's very quiet for being a jetpack.
Well, I guess the question is, do you want to head over first, or should we all go together and scout together? Or
I say with the jetpack, send me over to scout it out. Also, the noise of the jetpack might be
drowned out?
Drowned out by the sound of the train.
It absolutely would.
Yeah, and it's like white noise anyway, so it kind of all blend in together.
Well, if J. Pulio is going to fly ahead with a jetpack and check things out, the rest of you guys could be much more careful in how you get across, which could, really break it down to only essentially just one roll to see if somebody screws up really bad.
Hey, Woody,
yes, sir.
in your version, is there the equivalent of taking 10, taking 20?
No, but you guys can do a teamwork check where you guys could roll together, and the highest average is good enough for everybody.
So we could have like one of the strength-based characters, and then just do it as a teamwork, while
You absolutely could, yeah.
JP does it wicked awesome with his jetpack.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the most difficult way, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, how about this? The 3 of you roll a physical training check. Valdez will have opportunity, basically adding the D4 because he's got the super strength, and then we'll average it out based on the highest rolls you guys do.
And then I'll do my command to give that extra bonus to him.
To Benny or Valdez?
Valdez. Well, Benny's in my backpack.
That's true. That's true. All right.
Now, I am proficient in physical training, so should I participate in this role?
I think you should. Yes.
See if I can help somebody.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
Yeah. If you're proficient, that would be good.
All
All right. So
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Mm.
I got a 12.
Yep, slow and steady.
but
I got 7.
Well, no, you don't have to roll because you're flying.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah. So does that 12 include the +1 that Alex gave you?
No, it does not.
Okay, so that makes it 3. Okay, Chaz, what did you get?
10.
10. Okay, and then Alex?
4.
4. Okay, so Okay,
and
so
that
you,
is with my bonus for my attribute.
Valdez should get the jetpack rip a hole in the top of the car they need to get into for easier access. Yeah. So, okay. So you guys are leaping from train to train. There is one mishap where Cheshire, Alex's character, almost slips and falls, but
We got you.
Yeah, Valdez grabs you by the shirt, or maybe there's a not the beard moment, and
Wow.
Jay Pulio. So you fly ahead.
Yeah, I do.
And, or more, probably more likely easily popping the train, and then you make it to the car, and then as you're looking down, that this particular train car is locked and secured. There's a padlock on the outside of the door. It would be easy for you to shoot it off, and then get the door open and hop down with the jetpack. Do you want to try to do that?
Should I just go in there, or should I wait for some backup?
Well, you can wait for some backup. The point being is the train car itself has been locked from the outside. So
yeah,
getting and it's much more sturdy construction. All these ones, like the cars themselves, are all made of wood, but the one you've got is clearly a higher quality construction than the others. So in order to get in, you'd have to
push my way in there. I say let's shoot it open. Let's get some action going.
All right, give me a strike roll with your pistol.
You want a D20?
Yes, with proficiency, so you get your D4.
Hold on, I'm looking for you. There you are.
Marx, our host, is the most rookie at the table, so he's still teaching him the game.
Hey, I'm the most rookiest rookie there is. That's at least my role.
That's all right.
That's what I'm going for. 7 and plus 2 is 9.
9. Okay. And then your agility bonus
plus 2.
Okay, so mark up one more shot on your gun, and you open fire with that, and that does shoot off the lock. And then
it does. They weren't expecting that.
Nope. And then you can pull the door open while you hovering down there, and then pop on in.
All right, I'm down in there. Let's go.
All right, so you're looking around, and what you see is a little surprising. You have come face to face with an energy cannon from a Union ship.
Oh goodness. Okay.
This is a starship weapon, clearly extracted from a section of the wreckage that must have gone down somewhere.
Yeah. So they've been to where we need to go.
Or it came from, pieces of the ship rained down everywhere, right?
Yeah. Oh,
and,
yeah. Gotcha. Well, so, we can't have them have this piece of technology, and we obviously can't carry it with us. I think we need to figure out how to disable this thing or destroy it.
Well, that might be where your engineer comes in, the little green slime guy.
Slime guy, we're waiting for you over here. We need something. We need your skills to undo a piece of technology.
Mess up stuff.
Yeah, mess it up.
Okay, so the guys up on the train, you guys are just arriving, but can the three of you give me perception checks?
Absolutely.
I got 5. I'm very focused.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, focusing on not flying off the train.
6.
Oh, Alex, what do you got?
I got 24.
Okay.
Ooh, all right.
So
wow.
Yeah, in spite of his 360-degree vision, Benny does not see whatever it is.
Well, I'm in a backpack, so
yeah, that's true. Alex, you see something in the distance approaching from the direction that the train is from behind the train, but it looks like there might be a ship in the distance converging on this location. But
so
it's too far away. Sorry, what was that?
I'm going to point that out to the others and say that we got some incoming.
It's
say on the radio for J. Pulio.
Sailing ship or spaceship?
It would be a spaceship. some sort of a flying vehicle, and it's too far away to get a good look at it. But it does seem to be approaching you guys from behind the train.
Shuttle class or like starship?
Well, it's definitely not a starship. It'd probably be something in the shuttle scale. It's really a question of like, so Japulio's managed to get the door closed. The question is are you guys going to go below into that car or stay up here?
I'm gonna get in the car. Does my rifle? My rifle doesn't have a scope, does it?
It does actually. It would have a scope that would give you another chance to try to identify whatever it is.
Why don't I try to do that first before I try jumping back into the cart?
Okay. Give me a second perception check while you try to do that while everybody else is climbing down.
Do I get any bonus from the scope or no?
I'll give you opportunity on that. I'll give you that'll give you a D6 instead of a D4.
Oh, okay.
No, that's Kratos. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong sheet. That would just give you a D4.
Okay. All right, so I get 17.
Okay, you're looking at that, and then that's the part where your blood runs cold because you are looking at a Kalon interceptor.
Ooh. You got Kalons.
No.
Yeah, this might be the point where you jump below deck.
Yeah, I'm jumping in there.
Okay. All right. So Benny, you're looking at the gun, and there's a couple things that are evident. Somebody with some skills actually extracted this thing, and so it looks like it was part of a larger housing that came down, but it was correctly removed. So the weapon is actually completely intact, and it looks like any damage it suffered is minimal, where it may actually be able to fire. If you'd like to examine it more closely, that would take an engineering check.
Okay, yeah, because I want to try and mess this thing up so that it's no good to the Kalons.
Okay.
So
also, real quick, Barry says, as far as salvaging goes, is there anything that we should try to get off of this weapon that might benefit us as far as like energy cells?
Depends on Benny.
Actually,
find out, Benny. Find out.
This this particular cart, does it open on up? Does it have like a side that it could?
Well, the door that you guys came in is big enough for it to have been hoisted, put into the car and placed down the way it is. It's literally the only thing in here.
But so it doesn't have a side panel.
No, well, I mean it does. It has a sliding side door, but whoever got it in here clearly carefully lifted it in straight in and then angled it in and sat it down.
I mean, is there a way that we could open one of the prop doors and potentially use the cannon?
It is possible, yes. But that again, Chaz, what did Benny get?
I didn't roll yet. I've been waiting for a conversation. Just a 10.
Just a 10. Okay. Well, you're
dice.
you're checking it out. There is a power source in the ship or in the gun. It appears from what you've been able to determine that its capacitors are intact. It may have enough power to shoot. It may not. It's hard to say with only a 10. But it would be possible. I mean, you were very certain that it would be possible to initiate a reaction if it has enough power.
Okay, can I use my jury rig skill to make sure that it has power?
Well, the jury rig skill would be used to initiate that connection to make sure that it works, or maybe to mainline it to get a little more performance or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we do?
Jury rig is more for what you're doing, not what you're testing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
so what do we do from here?
Well, it's up to the party.
Were you thinking about open the door and see if we take a shot at the Kalons? Is that what you were thinking of?
Yeah.
Aye, definitely.
Well, if you do that, you're only going to get one shot.
Gotta make it good.
Don't make it count.
Yes.
Yes. And we're doing great on our rolls, so obviously it'll do great.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Barry
we just
says
need it to suck so that we can do better.
Yeah. Barry says don't blow up the train. If this gun fired right now, the energy blast would shoot straight through the train and probably take out the locomotive.
Oh yeah,
So
we gotta
that-
move it. I can move
Yeah.
it. I think maybe.
Yeah, you absolutely could. But it's probably also worth noting that that's going to get very hot if it shoots, even to even to a Selayan.
Would one shot even destroy a Kalon ship, really? Or because we need to just, if we're going to take a shot, we got to make sure it has a chance to take it out. Otherwise, we're just going to get blown away.
Well, this cannon. Let me pull up my stats here. No, wrong one. Okay, so this cannon, according to what Benny's looking at, could very well be from the heavy cruiser that went down, and it's a pretty capable thing. If you guys were close enough when you shot it, it would do a lot of damage to that ship, and either would warn them off or potentially leave it vulnerable enough where a well-placed sniper shot could be effective, or a burst of pistol fire. It kind of just it'll definitely leave the ship very vulnerable.
I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot if you guys are.
Hey,
I
is
think
this
it should
considered a particle
definitely-
wave weapon?
No, it'd be a plasma weapon.
Oh crap!
The phaser technology is not as prevalent in the Orville universe as it is on Star Trek. If anybody has a way of the more technology you guys are using, the more likely that you are to be detected by the Kalon. But there is the question whether or not the Kalon ship is running with shields. If it's not, this is going to be a much more effective shot.
Well, let's just go for it, and if we don't do a lot of damage in the one shot, maybe the Kalons will fire back and destroy the cannon for us.
Yeah, just make sure we're not there.
Obviously, that's why they're here. They're here to get this cannon.
Yeah.
Sure. Is this a heavy range weapon? Is that what would it be considered? Is anybody proficient in that?
It's a starship weapon.
It's a starship weapon. Like what you guys are about to do, unless somebody has the gunnery skill, it's really just going to be like, it's going to come down to how well you can lure the Kalon ship into the line of fire.
Well, I have all heavy ranged weapons proficiency. I don't know if that counts.
That would be for like personal weaponry that you're carrying.
Okay.
Actually, hey Benny.
Yeah.
Maybe we can set a trap by basically having one of your devices go off so that they're basically sensing some sort of technology besides the gun to draw them in.
Well, I could take my energy or engineering scanner and have it, start sending out something, maybe an SOS signal.
That could work.
I think that might be a great way to get their attention and basically lure them in.
Well, if I may, if I may, by the way,
I think they already know this cannon's here. We don't need to lure them in.
Well, if you guys also could do something like that, it might be better to use a scanner you only have two. You have two of, rather than one you only have the one. Like you've only got one engineering scanner, but you have two of the standard ones. So, all right. So the ship is getting closer and closer. It ends up. It's now flying over the train, running along parallel with it. And as it does, something opens up, and a bunch of Kalon heads suddenly fly out. And there are three of them flying along with it, and they're cruising up ahead, and they start immediately opening fire on the train car you guys are in, and start. You guys can see that there's holes appearing in the roof of the thing.
All right, we're gonna do this. Let's do it now. Let's save our shot for the big one, and then go from there.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna move the cannon wherever we need to move it to aim. So we're gonna get that out of the way before we blow the whole train, right?
Well, I mean, as far as like being able to shoot it at a ship, it's gonna have to I have to angle upwards somehow. So you would have to lift it up, or prop it up somehow. You guys are certainly strong enough to rip up, like you particularly strong enough to start ripping up floorboards and changing its angle.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Okay, all right.
We gotta move, guys. We gotta move. We're running out of time.
Yeah, yeah. You're doing that bar trick where you take 4 forks and leave them against each other. And
I learned this in the bar one time. It's great.
yeah. All right. So is everybody going to stay inside the train car?
So, what's in the train car besides the gun? Is there any other type of
Nothing,
crates
right?
or
Just
various
you
other
guys.
equipment?
Just you guys. Though it would also be doable to shoot your way through the train car into the next one if you guys need a quick exit. You guys got enough guns and firepower that wouldn't be impossible to do.
Yeah, I'd hate to be outside of the train where we're just open to be shot by not only the ship but the 3 heads flying around.
Yeah.
I say
So-
let's tear a hole in this car and get to the next one.
All right. Do you guys want to go forward or back?
Well, do we know what the next car is? Is it part of the passenger side, or is it just another?
No,
cargo train?
all the passenger ones are at the front of the train. Where you guys are at is definitely in the cargo section. So if you guys shoot forward, you're gonna end up in a vehicle just full of something else.
Who's got the tricorder? Just take a quick scan, see if there's any life signs.
I can.
All right.
Well, I've got an
prefer to go to the
engineering one.
forward.
All right, you take a scan, and okay, so the forward train has you're detecting what seems like livestock up ahead.
Okay, good.
We can ride out of here on cows, whatever they got.
Yeah, then they might hide our life signs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that is true. All right. So okay, so the 3 of you guys, JP, Alex, and Chaz. Well, Chaz has to work on the gun. Alex and JP, each you guys roll a d6, and that's how many shots it's going to take you guys to waste to burn through the walls.
6.
All right, you end up using 6 shots.
I got 4.
All right, so you guys just shoot and manage to burn a hole big enough for everybody to crawl through. And all right, so you guys are going to move over there.
Okay, it smells in here.
Yes, it's space sheep.
Oh no.
Yeah, they have we're having steak tonight, huh?
Maybe heroes instead of
Yeah, no, yeah, they look like sheep, but it's very similar to beef. All right. So, Marx, have you ever seen the survival version of Scrap Mechanic?
I don't think so. No.
Look up the cows. They have the Scrap Mechanic cows.
Okay.
And then also,
Nice.
Alex has been drawing character portraits for everybody.
That's awesome.
Okay. All right. So the heads are opening fire, and you can see that they're selectively shooting along the perimeter of the roof, and they're disconnecting it from the actual car. Yes, Barry says, are we keeping track of how many shots we have left? I hope they are, Barry. All right. Okay. So all right, you've got the cannon lifted up, Marx, and then Benny, give me whatever skill check you're going to run to get the cannon ready to fire. If you got weapons engineering, you can use that. Otherwise, it would be jury rig.
I have general engineering and starship engineering.
Any of those will be fine. Yeah, you're more than qualified. Give me a proficient agility check.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh,
What'd you get?
I'm going to change professions.
Did you fumble again?
Yes, I got a natural 1.
Do you have a?
I don't effing believe this.
I know you fumble a lot, but it is it makes the game fun and interesting. There are people that love it when you do that. Okay. So,
I tell you what, I got 1 luck point left.
You want to
I'm
spend
going
it?
to burn it and re-roll.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Not much better.
but still not a 1.
Total of 6.
Total of 6. Okay, so you're priming it to fire, but it's priming pretty slow. So you guys might have to stall or find some way to stall that attack, or go for another lucky jury rig. Okay, so the as you guys are there,
Fired.
yeah, that's your bad one-liner. So all right, so Valdez has got the gun propped up, and you're trying to prime it to fire, and then all of a sudden there's this glow above you guys, and the roof shatters as it is ripped off with a tractor beam. And yes, and then up above you guys see the Kalon ship hovering above you.
I'm like on a communicator, guys. We need more time.
And we have the
All right.
gun pointing in
Car.
completely the wrong direction.
No, it's just not primed to fire yet. So Chaz,
Oh.
I'm going to need a jury rig roll out of you.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Well, that's better.
That's proficient.
Okay, we're gonna try. Oh, that's better. 18.
18.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. Okay, who wants to roll damage for this?
I'll roll damage. D20.
No, it's going to be. I just need someone to roll. Hold on, let me get that right here. I need someone to roll 6d10.
So my
D10.
my character's gonna say he doesn't. He saw this in a human movie once. He doesn't really understand the context, but he's gonna say, "My name is Valdez Eros, and you killed my father. Prepare to die."
Nice.
All right, this must be the D10.
Correct.
Kind
Yes.
of like a diamond. All right, here we go.
Yep.
30.
All right. Well, no, it would be the 3 I'm looking for. So and I'll need that 6 times.
Yeah, you add them all together.
So
Yeah.
I keep rolling the D10.
Yes.
All right, here's another one. 30.
Okay.
80.
That's a 3 and 3, 6.
No, yeah, 80.
Keep going.
70.
All right.
10.
And the last one.
90.
Okay, 9. Okay. All right. So where's my stats on this? Okay. So you open fire, and the gun hits the ship at virtual point blank range, ends up blowing out a section of the ship. There's this explosion up ahead, and it let's see what happens to the pilot if they're able to keep control. Oh, they're not. The ship spins, ducks down, smacks into a section of the train, annihilating one of the train cars.
Oh no.
Behind you guys, and it fortunately does not result in the train separating, but there is a train car that is it's whatever was in it was just scattered all over the countryside, and you guys feel the train rock from that, and then you guys have the gun just hits hits the deck, and it's smoking from that shot, and definitely the batteries are spent. Suddenly there's 3 of those heads hovering above the 2 of you, and it's time to roll for initiative. So let's see, we've got
And
Marx,
is this like a D20 plus my initiative bonus?
yes, plus your initiative bonus, correct.
Okay. Oh yes, that was good.
What'd you get?
I get a total of 21.
21, very good. Chaz, what'd you get?
22.
Okay, Alex.
7.
Okay, and Jay Pulio.
I got 19. What bonus do I use?
It's based on your agility.
Oh, okay. So 19 plus 2, 21.
All right. Yes. Oh, a lot of high rollers here. Okay, then Kalon.
Oh, we do.
Okay, let me see what the Kalon would get. Good lord. All right. I need a roll off between Marx and JP.
Oh, okay. With our initiative bonus?
No, just a straight D20 roll. I just need to resolve the.
I rolled a 10.
A 10.
Did
JP,
anyone
what'd you get?
roll for
3.
Kratos?
Okay. Yeah, just a sec. Okay, it's easier for me to keep everybody on a separate spot, and then I will roll for Kratos.
Hey, Ian.
All right. Okay. All right then. All right, Chaz, you are going first. Is your character
Okay.
Reduce the polarity of the neutron flow? Nice. Okay, so Chaz, you are there. You are seeing the Kalon heads floating up above you, and they are they're looking Cylon angry. But you are going first. What would you like to do? Yeah.
Now I thought I traded my regular pistol for a particle wave pistol. Still says light plasma pistol.
You did trade it for a particle wave pistol.
Okay.
Let me pull that up. I believe the particle wave pistol does 3d6. So it's
okay, but I can take that and I can adjust it to do like a stun blast, a wide area stun blast, can't I?
You could adjust it for a wide area shot, yes, but that isn't. I mean, you're not stunning these things. These are Kalons, so they need to be destroyed.
Oh, all right. In that case, then I'll just take a shot at the one in the middle. I'm assuming there's.
Yes, 3 heads.
Ooh. 21.
21. That is definitely going to hit. Give me some damage, please.
1, 2, 3. 11 damage.
11 damage. All right. That is a hit. Okay. Sorry, give me a second here. Find my I had to skip away from where I had my notes to go look up the thing you needed. Where is it? Here we go. All right. Okay. So so that is Mr. Chaz. All right. And Marx, you're up next.
So my rifle has single shot or pulse burst. How's pulse burst work?
So the pulse blast is you use 3 shots, but you do 66 damage as opposed to 3d6.
Is there any negative besides the ammo use? Any negative?
Nope.
Okay, well that's what I'll do then. I'll pulse burst one of the undamaged ones. So
okay, all right. Give me your strike roll.
So I roll.
Okay, you're going to be proficient. There should be a section there on the sheet that shows what your bonuses are under actions, and it'll list your plasma rifle. So a D4 plus 2 for your bonus.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Any hit you get will be a headshot. There's no other
right. It's all headshots.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's see. Too bad. 17.
17. Okay, that is also going to be a hit. Give me some damage. Be a 66 plus 2.
66. 6. 1. 4. So 21 plus 6. Wow, 27 plus what's the bonus? That's my 27 plus
2.
Or that's it. Or plus 2, yeah. 27 plus 2.
29 damage. Yikes. Okay. That shot tears into that head. It is not outright destroyed, but you knock off one of its head guns, and it gets knocked off some distance, and we'll have to recover and come back. And then JP.
Yes, sir.
So you are on the car to the front, to immediately to the front of the party. What would you like to do?
I'd like to use my jetpack to escape.
Okay. And
no, I need to help out this situation. What's the situation with the heads? Did he hit?
Yes. So Marx's character hit one of the heads, knocking off one of its head guns, and it spiraled out. And it's still flying, but it badly damaged. One of the ones has been hit, and another one is completely untouched. If you wanted to fly out with your jetpack, you can engage them outside if you wanted.
Well, first thing I have to do is use my major flaw and say that Kalon has a splitting headache. Okay. Because my major flaw for my character is bad one-liners.
Yes.
I'm all about it.
All right.
So 1 partially down, 2 to go.
Yes.
So would these flying Kalon heads be all airheads? You know?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're airheads.
Yes.
Now they can fly. I can fly.
Yes.
I'm wondering if I should. The one that just got hit is way further back now, right?
Yeah, but it would be much easier to destroy if you wanted to go after it.
I want to go after it. I want to
Okay.
make sure it's permanently gone while everyone else deals with the other 2. I'll take the one that's injured.
Okay, good. So, all right. Are you going through the hatch, the hole you made, or you'd open up the side door and jump out the side door?
Let's go out the side door because I don't want the ship to see me.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you rip the side door open like a badass action hero, jump out and
That's how I
immediately
do it. Yeah.
launch off with your jetpack, and then you're cruising in. So as long as when your jetpack shots, as long as you're either hovering or going straight at an enemy, you're not going to have any combat penalties. But if you're if you're like shooting while you're flying through the air, it's going to be very similar to if you were shooting from a moving car. So
I want to go straight at him. I mean, even if I have to, if I get there fast enough, I could grab the dude and turn his head away from me so he can't shoot me with his other gun.
That's actually very possible. All right. Well, do you want to try to do that, or do you want to just try to shoot it initially?
Well, he said I have a hard time shooting because I'm. Well, he said if I'm going straight at him, though, I can shoot him.
Yeah. If you're doing strafing runs and stuff like if you're shooting at somebody while you're flying sideways and doing crazy shit, it would be comparable to shooting from a moving car. But if you're going right at the guy, you can line up.
Yeah, I got a good shot. Let's go straight at him and shoot him.
All right, give me a strike roll.
2. The number 2.
Okay, well, you can add
you can shoot him going straight at him, he said.
Okay. All right. So you come in, you're opening fire, you miss. All right. So all right. Kratos is he's okay. Actually, no, Kalons are next, not Kratos. I'm thinking. All right, Kalons are next. And so then Marx, your character was fully healed at the start of the day, by the way.
Oh, good.
So the Kalon head opens fire on you. That's absolutely going to miss. God bless it. Okay. And then Betty, you're going to get shot by a Kalon as well. Oh shit. That's Benny. How many hit points do you have?
Did we ever get the opportunity to recharge and reclaim hit points?
Yes, you did. You
This?
have. Yeah.
Everybody, I have
Everybody's healed up.
22 hit points right now.
Oh, good, because you just got hit with a natural 20.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, let's see how bad it is. All right.
Do you have any resistance to damage?
He has resistance
not
to
energy damage,
to physical damage. The what I did with the gelatin race is they are very hard to hurt when in terms of like physical contact, but they don't have natural resistance to energy stuff. So yeah, so that is going to be hold on, let me check one quick thing here. Tales from the Union. Okay. All right. So you immediately, so you end up taking 12 damage from that.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then, all right. And then the other thing is, oh yeah, definitely. All right. So Kratos steps back out into the car and hangs out the side of the door and sights with his sniper rifle, rather than shooting at the heads, and says, "We have a problem. That ship is recovered." And he ends up taking a pot shot at the ship for what it's worth. Does not hit it. Ends up deflecting off its armor. And then, all right, Alex, what are you gonna do?
All right. So the side that I'm at in that second cart, J. Pulio open up the door that's on the opposite side of the shuttle, correct?
Yeah. Yes. We'll say yes.
Okay. That being the case, I'm going to take out the plasma rifle and I'm going to shoot one of the
Sure.
airheads.
Try to hit one of the airheads. Okay. Do you want to try to hit the one that JP was going after, or do you want to try to shoot one of the ones that's closer?
How close is JP to that particular airhead?
He's pretty close, but he's the train's still moving, so he would be at the extreme of your range by now. So it would be like you'd be shooting with a penalty. If you want to shoot it ahead by hanging out the side door, you'd have to basically shoot the thing one-handed, so you wouldn't be having any stat bonuses.
All right.
Come all the way over here, buddy.
Also, I don't want to potentially hit J. Polio.
Right.
I'd appreciate that.
I'm sure.
Though, I mean, like, I could, this is for some of those comments.
I wouldn't appreciate that.
All right, Alex, go for it.
All right.
Give me a strike roll. Yeah, so you're only going to get the damage from the rifle. Are you doing a pulse shot or single shot?
I'll do pulse.
Okay. All right. Mark off 3 shots from that gun, and give me.
Since this is the first time that I've used this gun.
Yes. Okay. What was your strike roll, Alex?
Total of 19.
19. Okay, that is also going to hit.
And this is also the first time that I've used the pulse rifle,
yes,
because this was.
But it's also not the first time it was shot. So let me. Okay, well, you're lucky. The gun still has 90 shots in it.
Nice.
Yeah. So, all right. Give me 66 damage, please.
66.
Yes, sir.
So first one 3, second one 1, third one 4. Next one is 5. So that's number 4. Next one is 1. So that's 5. And the last one is 6.
What's that come to?
Total of should be 11.
Okay. Well, you were writing that. You were saying it faster than I could write down. I didn't keep up.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. So you got 11 damage off of 66.
No, that doesn't seem right, because
No.
it was because I first got a 3, a 4, a 1. There was 2 1s.
Okay. All right. So new rule: when you're only rolling 1 die, write the numbers down as you roll them.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and re-roll that, Alex.
Okay.
You might do better.
Okay. Take 2. No.
If you need dice, you're only up the road. I can get you more.
So first one's 5.
Okay, I'm writing this down. Okay, next.
1.
Okay, next.
1.
Okay, well, you might get the 11.
2.
Good. Okay, that's how you get 11 damage.
6.
All right, good. And
last one.
all right,
3.
okay, good. That'd be 18. So, all right, much better, much better. Okay, all right, then back to the top.
That was a fun math lesson, though.
Oh,
That was divided by 2.
Yeah.
All right, Chaz.
Right.
Destroyed.
Yeah. Oh, okay, Chaz, you're up. What are you doing?
Okay, so we still have all 3 of those Kalon heads after us, right?
Well, 2 of them are specifically out after your train car, but yes. And then and according to Kratos, the Kalon ship is still in the air.
Right. So where's the third one? What's that doing?
That's
He's back
off
there with me. I'll
Yeah,
get him eventually. Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Mr. Seth Trek over here is fighting it.
Yeah, I'll get him.
Okay, here we go. Reading up on the particle wave pistol, I can do a wide beam pulse and hit every target within 50 feet away within a 15-foot radius, or it says cone, but I mean
Right.
So I'm gonna spend the 6 shots and do the 3d6 damage to both those heads.
Okay, go for it.
So is that like an automatic hit? Do I have to?
Hold on.
Is my airhead out of range?
My character's gonna go. Where were you keeping that the whole time?
I know.
it absolutely will be. Well, because I added in the option to have phasers.
Nice.
So, yeah. Okay, so kill feet. Okay, so it is not a make hit, but they get to make a saving throw to reduce the damage by half.
Okay.
So,
but they're both going to take 3d6.
Yes.
So that's 11. Magic number again, 11.
Well, you
So
don't have to roll the strike. It's an automatic hit. I'm the one that rolls.
I know that's for damage.
Oh, right. Sorry, my
So
bad.
do I do that for each target, or do they both automatically take 11?
They both automatically take 11.
Okay.
In the interest of simplicity, yes. Okay. One of them saves, one does not. So, all right. So this guy takes 11. This guy takes 6. All right. Cool. All right. Well done there. And then Marx.
My turn.
Yes.
So there's 2 heads still, right, in this car.
Yes.
Just damaged.
Marx, I have a question. Would fans of your books be Marxists? I imagine you must have heard that before.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Workers control is the means of production.
Pyle drivers. That's what it is. I don't know.
All right, go for it.
Yeah. Let me. How bad are the damage?
They've all taken various levels of damage. They're not anywhere close to being killed yet. But
all right, I'll do a poll.
In D&D, you'd say they look bloody. They're definitely scorched up. They're sparking. You know.
All right, so I'll do another pulse burst at whichever one looks most damaged.
Probably the one in the middle. The one you are shooting at looks pretty rough.
All right, cool. I do great. 13.
13 to strike. That's the
Does that hit?
It does not. You just missed. The head kind of lurches to the side and evades your shot.
Damn.
Darn it.
All right, JP. You going after your head.
All right. What do I need to? I got to figure out what to do to him.
Crap. You know what, JP? I forgot to have that head shoot back at you the last time. I am going to quickly fix that mistake.
Ow.
I think a 12 misses. A 12 will miss though if you've got your force field on. So
I do.
All right. Okay. Good. Then yes, it did not hit you. So go ahead. It's your turn.
Well, I got to shoot him again. I got to give it another try.
Yes, you do.
What do I roll for that? A D20?
D20 plus a D4 plus your agility bonus if you have one.
Come on, 4. Where'd you go? There you are. And my agility bonus. I got a +2. So, all right, here we go. 1 and 1.
Oh no.
Well, it's nice knowing you guys.
Okay. All right. Let me all right. All right, JP. I need you to do me something. I've got a fumble chart. I need you to roll a D6 for me.
All right, I'm gonna choose this bad boy. Here we go. 1.
Oh, okay. That's good. A straight miss. So 1's actually better on this chart.
Okay.
If you'd rolled a 6, you would have lost your gun. So yeah, so you end up flying wide. You blow right past it. It blows right past you, and it just starts heading for the train again.
Can I just kick him or something?
Maybe if you get on your next turn. All right, and then Kalon head's turn. The okay, so Marx. I think a 19 hits you.
Probably so. The defense is even with armor 16 max. So yeah.
So all right, you are gonna take 11 damage from that shot.
Is that including my resistance, or is that not?
What's your damage resistance?
It is.
I've got it right here.
Where'd it go?
You have 2 2 from all sorts of damage. Yes, so that actually would knock it down to 9 damage.
To 9. Okay.
Yeah. However, Chaz is also potentially a target. Does a modified 20 hit you?
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right, that's going to be 5 damage.
What kind of damage is this considered? Is this energy?
It's considered radiation damage.
Is that same thing as radiant?
No. Radiant would be lasers.
Okay.
They're firing disruptor beams, so it'll be radiation damage, and but because of your military armor, it'll still give you some additional protection regardless. And Alex,
Very cool.
Yeah.
Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So that one that Jay Puglia was going after just cruises in and tries to nail you, and then
Can you blow him up, please?
Working on it.
All right.
all right. Kratos whips around with his rifle and opens fire on that thing, and God, he missed. I rolled a 9. He did not get that shot. And then Alex, what are you gonna do?
First, my left-handed space goat.
The space, the space livestock.
Yeah, the
Nice.
space goat.
Yeah.
Left-handed.
All right.
All right. So I'm going to shoot the one that is flying on in.
Okay. What do you got there?
Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right. So first one is 3,
Okay.
2, 1, 3,
Okay.
1, and 3. So
We need to get you more dice, Alex. Okay, 13
9,
damage. All right. So you
13 points.
you hit the thing, you finish it off, and it ends up with that shot. Yeah, it just blows out the side of the head, and the thing just spirals out of control and hits the ground and explodes. Yes, that's exactly what happened.
So I go, oh, you bitch. And then I'll head over to the other side with my move action. And
Okay.
can I see about opening the other side of the door?
That would require your major action to open the door because it
Okay.
requires the latch and strength.
Gotcha. So I'll just move over to the other side so that
This really playing out like it went in the Orville. Yeah, sounds like yep. Okay, so all right, so Chaz,
Yep.
You're up next. You've got that motherfucker up there in the air shooting at you.
language.
The head or the ship?
The head.
Okay, well I'm gonna, but there's still 2 in this cargo thing, right?
Yeah, well they're above you guys, just shooting down into it.
Okay, well I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna spend the power and do the wide beam.
Okay.
Oh, 11, 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay, let's see if they manage to reduce any of it. That one's a no, and nope, they both take full damage. That looks like it nailed them pretty hard. Probably the next shots would end up taking them out. Marx, you're up. It looks like it's not going to require a pulse blast to finish these guys off. If you can hit.
Just kick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thinking like I'll just smash him. Can I jump up there and like smash heads together?
Oh, we should have done that.
Headbutt.
Well, that would be
That
fun.
would have been epic.
Well, they're not that close together, but you could definitely jump up and grab one of them. So super strength gives you enough leaping ability to be able to slam dunk.
Also, would you be able to grab one and throw it into the other?
That is also a possibility.
I We'll give it a try if you want, if it's possible. Sure.
I mean, you're just as likely to succeed as you are for shooting a gun. So
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leap up there. And
okay.
I remember watching this human game called Basketball, sort of.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need a strike roll. It's just a D20 plus a D4 plus 2.
All right.
And you still have luck points, so you could easily use one of those if something doesn't go your way.
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
Okay.
I rolled a 1, so let's do that. All right. Okay. And wow, that's such an extreme. I rolled a 1 the first time. I rolled a 20 this time.
Okay.
20 plus 4. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's done.
So then, describe how you eliminate both of them.
Yeah, I do this little thing I saw on human television, like a basketball, and I kind of do this little zigzag and little defense thing, and I leap up in the air and grab one, and spin around and throw it into the other one, and it goes woo, smashes, and
it happened in slow motion.
Yeah, so
it goes spins around, goes, this is not logical.
Even if you rolled minimum damage, they both would have been destroyed.
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
It's true. He was just talking about that.
All right, nice. Yeah. So they're both gone, and then you do the superhero landing when you come down. Yeah.
Gotta do that.
All right. Then all right. Jay Pulio.
Yes.
So you are flying through the air, and then you see that the ship is coming in, and it's maneuvering itself sideways into a position where it'll be able to open fire on the train car where the party is.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Yep. You know, have you watched The Mandalorian?
The first 2 seasons, yeah.
Great. Don't do what he did. You probably won't survive.
I'm gonna stick to ship.
Okay.
All right, so it's lining up.
Mm-hmm.
My little pew pew is not going to do much.
No. Who has the pulse
ship.
grenade? Who has the pulse grenades that you guys found?
Oh gosh,
I found pulse grenades.
Yeah. You guys found. I think you found. Shit. I just listened to it. Yeah. So you guys totally forgot. I'm gonna say you guys found 4.
Who has them? I don't know who has them.
Well, there's 4 party members. You all could have had one of them.
Okay.
That sounds logical. Let's do that.
All do this together. Should we all do this together as a team and separate?
Well, no, because if you're landing on the ship, you would have a pulse grenade in hand, and we already established that a section of that ship was blown open.
Okay, so I need to fly over there, dump my pulse grenade inside the ship, and let the whole thing blow up.
Yeah. So. Okay, so what I need you to do is you need to give me a proficient piloting check for jetpacks to try to outmaneuver this thing.
Which die is that?
It's going to be you're at all your proficiencies have a D4 right now because of your level, so you'd be going in with a D4 plus whatever your agility bonus is, and add that to a D20.
Okay, agility bonus is +2, so here we go. 19 plus 1.
Okay, you managed to outmaneuver that thing. You end up cruising right in below, and then you grab hold of a stray piece of the ship that got blown out, and you're basically hanging on while the thing is flying in, and you've got an open compartment you can see full of circuits and ship systems. So I'm just going to need a strike roll out of you to drop the grenade in.
D20.
Yes. With do you have proficiency? You don't have proficiency with the grenade, so it's just going to be a D20 plus agility.
So 9.
Well, at least I don't think
11.
You're proficient with goods. 11. Okay. All right. Okay. So you toss it in. You let go, and I just need you to give me 46 damage.
There you go. You can have that. I don't know how to give you 46 damage.
4d6. I need you to roll your
4d6. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get a couple of these things. So 6 and 4.
That's 10, and then
2 and 2 is 4. So what was that, 14?
14. Okay, so where's my where did I write down the ship damage? Oh, right there. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so 14. All right. Okay, so that shot blows out another section of the ship, and the ship is losing its it is not keeping up with the train at this point, and it's it legs back and is looks like it's struggling to stay in the air. And then JP, you are sent tumbling. Can you give me one more pilot check?
That is D20, right? I get confused with the die.
Yeah, D20 with a D4 and your agility bonus.
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna get my 4. A 2 plus a 2 plus a 2 is 6.
Okay, you are legging behind the train.
Yeah, can I just
you
kick
end up?
it?
Yeah, no. Just the blast and the explosion, and you end up bouncing off the ground a little bit, and you're behind the train. You're gonna have to catch up. Getting back to you guys. Okay, Kratos is going to take a shot with his rifle. Oh, Jesus Christ! I fumbled again. He tries to shoot at the ship and misses. Okay, so Alex.
All right.
So
open that side door because I haven't seen anything that has happened.
Yeah. All right. So you pull the door open and you take a look outside, and you can see the Kalon ship. It is looking pretty rough now, and it's but it appears that they're steadying the ship to come in for another attack run on you guys.
So if I use the rest of my action to hold to basically aim, and is that fine?
Well, I mean, it would you opening a door like that would be your major action. So you could you'd have to do something that would be involve your minor action, like for example, holding out a grenade and then dropping it at the right time to let it fly into the ship.
I'll do that then.
Okay. So you just hold until the ship gets close enough that you can do that. Correct. Okay, good. All right, so we will pass you on that. All right, Chaz.
Yes.
Okay, so you are aware that the Kalon ship is still in the air. It's taken a lot of punishment, and so we're you're in the train car, and a good chunk of the train car is just open to the air, but you're no longer being immediately shot at, and the only assets you have are your gun and this whatever's left of this energy cannon. And a big burly beefcake guy next to you.
Yeah.
Who's apparently a really good athlete.
Yeah, I wonder if it's time for a fastball special. If he could get me in that hole. Sorry, if he could get me where the armor on the ship has been destroyed. Get me through there, then I can get in and I can start messing up shit.
Okay, throwing you onto that ship will definitely be could definitely work.
Yeah, just be careful you don't get blown up.
Yeah, like splat, and you spread out across the windshield.
He goes down the hole.
Yeah.
And you want me to throw you? I can try.
It's time to do that. I think it's time to do that.
I'm poised to use luck point if I need to.
Now entering glory hole.
You might have to use a couple.
I'll throw you, and then you end up splatting into JP's face or something.
No, I would not appreciate that.
Yeah, but especially since there's a good chance
that might be okay because then he could just fly over the hole and I could ooze off of him.
Yeah, and then you become infected with his pheromones. So all right,
we could do that play.
Yeah,
that's actually something.
All right, Marx, give me a strike roll. This will be based on agility because you're throwing him.
Okay. Do I get a proficiency die?
Yes, you will. Yeah, because you have hand-to-hand Benny.
Let's see. So 13.
A 13. Okay. Well, you're not trying to penetrate armor, so I'd say a 13 is going to be good enough. So you pick him up, grab him here, throw, and then I'm sure that Benny has this moment where he's like, God, why did I just agree to this? And then
Go in the hole.
As the ship is moving in, you splat across it, spreading out across the surface of the thing, and then basically finding a crevice to immediately ooze into. JP, can you put up a picture of what these ships look like, by the way?
You say it's the Enforcer?
No, the Kalon Interceptor.
Oh, the Interceptor, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I actually went and dug this thing out in case we needed something to represent it. It's the pod from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, cool.
There we go. I got one. It's a coming. Let me find the right one.
All right.
You go ahead. I'll bring it up.
All right. Okay. So all right. So that was Marx. Marx and Chaz together. So basically, Chaz, your entire thing is just getting there and then oozing yourself down into the ship to try to find a spot where like you can actually do this. And then all right, JP. So I think you clearly saw him get tossed like that. So you know that Benny's in the ship. What would you like to do?
So he's in the ship. Don't we just wait for him to do some stuff to hurt the ship?
You absolutely can. But you can also take take other actions if there's something you want to do. You obviously would want to catch up and not get left behind.
Correct. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find a picture. The other one didn't work. So I need to catch up. Let's do that. And gosh, how can I help in this situation? I don't want to mess up whatever Benny's going to do.
You can't. Anything destructive you can do is you can't screw up what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Well, what do I have on me? I don't have any more grenades, do I?
No, but you could also try to fly next to it, and you could open fire on the ship into an exposed section, or you could just simply try to catch up with the rest of the party.
Okay, I want to fire into the ship just to see maybe I'll take out some control panel or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
And also I'll be right there ready to grab Benny if he needs me to save him.
Benny may need that. Yes.
Yeah. So I want to catch up to the ship and shoot inside of it.
Okay, so there won't be a penalty because you're literally shooting a barn door. So give me a piloting check to catch up, and then if you do, you're going to be opening fire.
Hey, it's that eyeball symbol.
You rolled a natural 20.
Natural 20 is what I did.
Yeah, you're using the dragon die I sent you, right?
Oh yeah, it's blue and I'm touching. It kind of works out. Nice.
Okay, yeah. So you kick it in gear and you haul in close and you haul ass. You're right up there. Now, because you ended up getting natural 20, I will give you a bonus on your strike roll. So go ahead and give me a strike roll with a D6 added in.
Okay, here we go. 6.
Oh, very good. You have to roll the D20 though.
Oh, again? Okay.
Yeah.
9.
Knives. Okay, that's definitely gonna be a hit. Give me damage for your pistol, JP.
Which die is that?
I believe you're rolling 2d6 on your pistol.
Okay.
Unless you had a better gun that you picked up.
3 and a 3. 3.
Okay. All right. Cool. And then moving down the line.
There's the interceptors right next to
those are
the big ones.
Yeah, those are the big
Wrong picture.
I just typed in Kalon Interceptor and it was right there, man. Like
yeah, I got the toy version. Here we go.
Toy?
Yeah,
they got Master Replicas got all the
Yeah,
Orville
there's
ships.
a model kit you can order. It's very expensive.
Hmm.
So, all right.
But there's actually the full like casted ships available for master replicas.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I was thinking of ordering one, but it was $128. That's a bit
Well,
more
that's
than
not
I want.
bad.
Yeah, but it's still a bit more than I want to spend on a single encounter like this. You know, I'd rather bust out a Lego ship. Okay, so all right, so Kratos opens fire. Yep, that's it. That's the ship.
It.
Yep.
Stupid ship trying to tell my ball.
Okay. Kratos opens fire. Oh my god, this guy is not rolling well. Well, he's trying. All right. Okay, so the Kalon, let's see, what did they do? We get there.
What don't they
okay.
do?
All right, so the Kalon managed to roll a natural 20, and they move themselves into a position where they recover and are right there next to you guys. So, Alex?
Yes.
You were looking at the Kalon ship, and it is positioned right at the at the shipping container where everybody is, where the party is concentrated. It could easily shoot a gun on its next turn if somebody does not do something about it.
I did have that held action with a grenade.
Yes, you did.
So
okay, you let go. Give me a strike roll, just for the purposes of seeing what kind of a lucky shot you get.
Okay. So total of 14.
Okay, well that's definitely gonna hit. Okay, so give me 46 damage on that.
46.
Yeah, and then we'll add our multiplier for the nature of the encounter.
So first one's 2. Second one 2. 2.
We're seeing a theme.
And a 3. Just to spite you, apparently.
Okay.
So 9.
Okay. All right. So you just drop the grenade. It hits the ship, blows up, lurches the ship a little bit. That's going to be enough to impose a penalty when it fires. What are you going to do though? Now that it's your turn, with your full action, Alex.
So let's see. Minor action, can I do, or is it just free to do like comms?
To do what now?
To do comms, to basically talk to the rest of the party.
Yeah, you can communicate for free. The only time your action would kick in if there's some particular effect you're having, like a special ability or something.
Right,
but,
and that's why I was kind of thinking like, because I might do command. So I'll basically say what's the situation with the big cannon?
That is a good question. Benny, you want to give me an engineering check to see if you can evaluate it?
I thought you said the batteries were all burnt out.
Well, they're discharged. That doesn't mean that it's not that it's useless.
16.
16. Okay, so you are able to take a look at it, and even though the battery is discharged, there's still some residual energy in the gun, and it was fired without the benefit of its like, you know, some of the other systems it was supposed to operate with. So it's in a little bit of a it's not at 100%. It's probably would not take much to turn it into something more destructive.
Okay, well, I'm not there, so I can't do that.
You're next to the gun right now.
No, you went
I'm on the Kalon ship.
Oh, that's right. You're on the Kalon ship. Fuck. That's right. My bad. I'm sorry. I totally.
Well, I figured you were gonna allow me to recall from memory.
Yes,
and tell Cheshire.
That I will allow. Yes, absolutely. Especially with that roll, for sure. So yes, go ahead. Fill him in.
Well, you just did. I don't need to repeat it.
Yes, you
say it in your voice.
Yeah, say it in your voice. Yeah, say it how you would say.
Well, the batteries are almost gone, but it's not in good shape. You could, if you did it wrong, it could be something very destructive.
Well, getting hit by this shuttle would be very destructive. So we need to take this thing on down.
All right.
Understood. Do
If
what you
you
got to
tell me
do.
how
Don't
to
worry about
do
me.
it, maybe I can see about plugging it back in. Or do I need to talk to another IT department?
Well, it okay. It doesn't have enough power to fire again, but the thing is still has a residual charge in the gun itself. So
Like self-destruct.
That is a very real possibility.
Can we say self-destruct? Could I like throw? No, that's
You
strong.
wanna
Can I
throw
push
the-
it?
Well, you're strong enough for sure. If you want to.
Oh well, could we say the self-destruct and I just throw it at the ship?
Well, you wouldn't know until how to set the self-destruct, but you could definitely throw it at the ship and see what happens. So Chaz, you're up first. So you're inside of that. So you've made it to a section where the damage has blown away a portion of the exterior of it. It would be possible for you to slither into the inside the ship where the crew is, which I'm sure you don't want, or you could just start screwing with whatever exposed circuits you have access to. It's taken a lot of damage.
Okay. What I was thinking, I didn't want to really do. What I wanted to do is just see if there's a way that I could see into, like, what I guess you'd call it the cockpit, and see how many Kalon are in there.
Yeah. We'll call that a move action. You extrude a portion of yourself in there, and you are able to see that there are 3 headless Kalon inside of it, and they're currently controlling the ship.
Okay.
And it looks like they're actually plugged into it. So obviously being headless is not an issue.
Oh, they're actually plugged into it, so they can't easily get up and move.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, okay. Then I'm okay. Are there any exposed circuitry? Is there any exposed circuitry nearby?
A whole bunch, because you're in the area where you guys initially shot it with the cannon, and then that particular section of the ship has been getting hammered by other things. So there's a ton of exposed circuits.
Okay, I'm just going to start messing with everything that I can right here.
Okay, give me a jury rig. You're just ripping stuff out.
Jelly style.
Yeah.
That is 17.
Okay, all right. So yeah, so you're gonna do let's see, roll 46 for me, Chaz.
4d6. All right,
Yes.
now we're talking.
Yeah.
10.
10. Okay. All right. All right. So you end up doing a lot of damage to that thing that way. And then all right, Marx. If you're taking the implied cue, you're standing there with a very large starship cannon right in front of you, and a Kalon ship, which is close enough you could chuck it at it.
Benny, should I throw it? Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry about me.
Yeah.
Okay. I've only known you for a day. Let's go.
All right.
No.
Okay, so give me a strike roll based on your strength stat.
Okay. Do I have a proficiency die also, or no?
Yes. All 5e characters are proficient in hand-to-hand stuff.
All right, cool. I'm gonna use a luck point because it was pretty bad.
Okay.
That's better. So 20 total.
20 total. Okay. So you pick the thing up, throw it, and you smash it into it, and then roll 66 for me, because it explodes in this burst of energy and debris.
Boom. Yeah, not like that, but yeah. Right.
Oh, wow.
Don't worry, Barry. Benny is not exactly in the immediate path of attack.
28 total.
28. Okay. All right. So the ship lurches from that as well. All right, Jay Pulio.
Yes.
So the area where you would normally have been shooting at it is, of course, occupied by Benny. So are you going to you can certainly hold your action and wait till another opportunity arrives, or you can just rush up and try to get Benny out of there, or whatever. How do you guys want to handle that? But
does Benny needs me to get him out of there?
Does Benny need to be extracted from this yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the question that the DM has to answer for us.
Well, if you want to give me an engineering check, you can get a feel for how precarious the situation is with the ship.
That is a 13.
13. Okay, so just based upon what you see, given this is technology you're intimately familiar with, I mean, this is trashed, and it seems like the more damage you guys are doing right here, the higher risk there is to the Kalon ship when it actually opens fire. But if it were to go down right now with you in it, you would not survive. So I
got to get him out.
Yeah, and you guys have done a ton of damage to this thing already. So, but it's totally up to you whether you want to stay and try to cause more damage or not.
Well, I'm flying, and I don't want to take the risk of losing my comrade. So it's going to be Benny and the jetpacks. I got to get Benny out.
Okay, so
Benny, it's time to hop Tui out of there.
Yeah. So Jepulio flies into the crevice, lands in there with you, with Benny, and he's proposing it's time to bail out. What do you want to do?
Can I take my plasma grenade and set a timer on it and then just leave it behind?
You can. It's actually a pulse grenade, but yes,
pulse. Sure.
Yeah, it's not a plasma grenade, but yes, you absolutely can.
Where were you keeping that?
Is there any role that I need to do that, or
no? You just tell me what the time is, and you just shove it in somewhere, and then and then you take
Speaking
your ride.
of shoving it in, where did you have this thing?
You don't want to know.
I'm gonna set it for 10 seconds to give Jay Pulio and I enough time to get out of here.
Okay, got it. Okay, good. All right, so you do that. You slide onto Jay Pulio, and then
You've got 8 seconds. Go.
And then you get left behind. All right, and then
I get left behind.
No, because the minute he steps out, it's like everything just moves forward, and So, all right, okay, Kalon time. All right, so the Kalon go to open fire. Let's see. First off, is there a chance for a? No, and then okay, all right, all right. Let's see. Okay.
Also want to thank Richard Turnbull for becoming a patron. Thank you so much.
Here,
thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, awesome. And take advantage of the document that we have on there, where you can actually see this 5e compatible content we're using.
Link in the video.
All right. So Marx, the ship opens fire, and they roll a 12. So
good.
Yeah,
I like that.
All right. However, the shot lances across the deck and ends up exposing the mechanisms of the train car, and it looks like there's a high risk the train car is going to split in half. So,
well, whenever I can, I want to leap off, not off the train, but leap off this.
Well, at this point, you can choose which side you want to be on, but it looks like it's straining and it's going to split. So you may want to
go where the steak, the meat is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. The space goats.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, you leap over there, and then as you do, there's like the ripping of metal, and the back half of the train suddenly starts to separate further and further back. All right. Let's see. All right. So you're there with Kratos, and he looks over you and says, "You've been making me look bad." And he opens fire with his gun, and he actually hits.
Whoa, he can do it.
He actually, I did it. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. I was thinking that part with Guri's like, I'm doing it.
And this is why we call him Crouton.
Yeah. Where I come from, I'm considered to be quite the marksman. All right, 10, 15. Okay. All right. Okay, so the all right. Then there was also an energy explosion where you were, Chaz, when the ship opened fire. So it actually ended up damaging itself because you damaged so many conduits. So it's a good thing that you moved. Let's see what happened. Oh, yikes! Oh my God, yeah, Chaz, you caused a lot more damage than you thought.
Yeah, you did. They weren't ready for that jelly.
Yeah. Yep. So when that shot happens, the section of the ship blows open, and it end up just hits the ground and just tumbles and spins and just gets ripped apart. I
became the jalapeno jelly in their peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yes, you did. And then Jay Pulio, you come back and land on the train with Benny, and you guys I guess have to crawl into the animal compartment, and you watch the yes,
goats, Ellen goats.
Very nice.
Nice. When I landed on top of the train, though, I want everybody to know I do it Marvel style.
Yeah,
with my fist on the ground and my head cocked up once I hit,
and you pop
then
up and
we go and
and then you pop and go, oh my God, that does hurt.
Yeah, my knees, man.
And then and so you guys see that smoking remnant just disappear into the distance as you guys carry on forward. All right, so anything you guys want to do in the aftermath of that whole business, or just thank God and just take a break? Because that was a great way to spend breakfast.
Now, but we were here to figure out what to do about this cannon. Does the cannon still work?
The cannon was annihilated.
Oh, okay. I missed that part. So high fives all around.
Yes.
Again, gloves.
And now we just wait for this train to get where it's going.
Yep. And then Valdez goes, yes. And then people are like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oops.
Do a
super strength.
Yeah. How much longer does this train have?
Well, you guys about 3 more hours down the road. Actually, it gets there a little faster because you lost a chunk of its weight. And then
let's just sit here and wait.
Yep. And the train pulls into the city, and missing half of it. And then there is an immediate flurry of activity from officials as well as locals and angry people because their cargo didn't show up, and you guys have no choice but to disappear to the crowd because you weren't supposed to be there. But
yeah.
All right.
Well, so we probably should jump before that we reached this thing.
Yeah.
But
Right.
We're not used to this.
There's going to be a huge reception to where it's going.
Yeah, you guys are going to get heroes welcome for sure. Okay, right. So you guys have.
If we need any cover, let's just let the goats out.
Yeah, right. The goats did it.
All right, so you guys have reached the city of Senkana, and it is definitely in the shadow of the Exin Mountains, and you guys are looking up, and the huge mountain is looming ahead of you. That was the destination that the party has been headed for, and at this angle you can still see a portion of the ship crashed in the mountain range. And so this is a bustling trade city. It's the center point for its region, and it is growing in prominence with the trains. Though I think they're probably going to be disconnecting the locomotive and sending it out to retrieve the other half of the train, to get that back. Somebody
that sounds
realizes
like a them problem, not an us problem.
It definitely is. And somebody realizes like, oh, we have to move it backwards. Well, shit.
Yeah, we didn't design it for that.
No, they didn't.
So now what we got to do is we got to figure out how to keep getting towards that mountain.
Yeah. So as long as you guys can arrange transport, you guys could
ride goats.
That's true.
Right. As long as you guys can arrange transport, having arrived, you guys would have no difficulty reaching the base camp of the mountain. By probably by the end of the day, actually.
Well, what kind of transport do they have in this bigger, bustling city?
Well, this is a much colder region, being in the foothills of the mountains. But you guys could join a trade caravan. Caravans, there's traders coming and going all the time. You could also charter something. There's wagon rides. You guys could try to get chariots again. But yeah, there are because this is a trade hub. There's always people coming and going throughout the local community regions, going to farming areas and other places. There also would be mining in this as well because you're in a mountain range. So you guys could certainly have your pick of travel opportunities.
So also, is there any pirate activity within this particular city?
You're not aware of any. That doesn't mean that it doesn't happen, but your guys, your pirate. Oh yeah, Alex is a pirate. Your pirate crew didn't usually get this far north.
Okay.
Well, I would prefer to, if we're whatever transport we end up going on, I'd prefer to have a transport that doesn't require another person to come with us, like a driver or something like that.
Well,
that's agreeable.
You've definitely been practicing that kind of a skill, JP. So being able to control it, something like that would be no problem for you, I think.
Yeah.
Barry says you should be getting your cold weather gear. Very true. But let's see. Well, here's a question. You guys are also going to need a good meal and maybe a break. Does anybody want to go grab a drink at the local tavern?
Sure.
Oh, yes. I bet you there's some trouble there waiting for us.
We need to take a break.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's still there.
Nice.
My character is going to go to church and pray and see if anything happens there.
Please, God. Please, Space God, get me out of this.
We fight for the glory of Avis. Well, we definitely need to rest.
Yeah.
And rest could be going to the tavern, getting something to eat, getting something to drink, getting some fools to beat up a little bit. How do I get out of this chicken shit outfit?
Now should we do some? Maybe we could bet some money on arm wrestling matches.
Yeah, absolutely. What die do we roll for that?
Mark, your character should have 200 gold.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Yeah.
You last episode, everybody except for Crouton got some extra gold.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
According to Barry, you guys are going to the Frisky Talon.
I like that.
There we go.
I've heard of that place.
Yeah.
Well, should we should have an order of events here? Should we do tavern where we eat, and then should we find a vehicle and then rest, or should we rest and then find a vehicle?
Well, you're resting at the tavern. If you guys are there for at least an hour, you can recoup your hit points if you've lost any, and basically get your energy back.
What time of day is it?
It's going to be probably about 10 a.m.
Okay, so we get the whole day. Gotcha.
So I'll suggest this because I've been on this planet before. I'll go see about getting transport.
Okay.
Maybe winter supplies too, if it's.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Climbing supplies. We're gonna have to climb. It's a mountain.
Well,
right?
they were planning on getting climbing gear when they got to the town at the base of the mountain.
Oh, okay.
There are any mountain towns would be equipped for that sort of thing, just regionally.
The biggest thing is if it looks like this place can sell it cheaper, I'll get it now type thing. But
okay. So how much money do you guys have collectively as a group?
All of it. Let's see, 200 times. Oh, we have to have Crouton. No, Crouton doesn't have any gold.
He's got like 80 or something. He had spending
money. 1,000. Do we have 1,000 gold?
Yes, we have more than 1,000 because
well,
my character has 1,000 himself.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the big complication is if you guys are looking to acquire something where you don't need a driver, it's gonna be more expensive to purchase an animal and a cart being able to transport the party than would be to simply rent something and have the whole party be transported where you need to go. because then you could just hop off and let the driver take care of his own business.
That driver's going to be dead before we get there.
What are you gonna
What's his hit points?
Are you sure you're not the space pirate?
I'm learning a lot being in the company of a space pirate.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there'll be trouble on the way there.
Yeah, so far the space pirate's been the most honorable member of the party so far.
So we had to remember, whoever we bring with us, we will be putting in danger's way.
You're not wrong on that.
Well, you guys are in the midst of cosmic adventures, so I think danger's your middle name here. So, all right. Well, you guys are at the bar, and you're just relaxing. You got your order of chicken wings with this strange tangy white sauce that they're dipping it in that they have locally, and everybody's it's non-dairy. Yeah, they apparently make it at some local ranch. Anyways, so yes. It's got the weird mix of vinegar and egg whites. So all right. And do you, Alex?
Yeah.
While you're while you guys are sitting and relaxing, you happen to see a human walk in, of all things.
A full legit human from the planet Earth.
Sure looks like a human.
What's the attire?
He's dressed in local stuff. And he just walks up to the bar and starts talking to the bartender, throws down some gold coins and orders their version of a whiskey, and says, all right, get me as drunk as you can before my life's over. And he just orders 3 shots and just immediately starts downing them.
So I'll take the fish hook and walk over to the plot line.
You have a bite.
Yep.
Well, this guy is obviously not from the wrecked ship, because it seems like he's embedded into the culture a little bit.
Yes, and he's local enough that people don't seem to really care that he is an alien off-worlder.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's part of the society, at least has been for a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Long enough to have people not care.
Not care.
Yep. And I either didn't see you guys or was too preoccupied to give a shit. But by the time you get up there, Alex, the guy is already put down all 3 of his shots and is working on his next batch of 3.
You either have a really good liver, or you're looking to really get yourself completely stone-faced.
Oh. And he looks at you, and then you realize his eyes are immediately going for his gun. Like so, and that's when you kind of get a look. He's got an energy pistol hidden under his jacket, and it looks like he's immediately gonna go for the gun.
So he might be hiding out there.
So, I'm gonna try to persuade him with basically don't need to start a firefight in here, friend.
Give me a persuasion check, Alex.
Are you guys gonna burn down this one too?
It wouldn't be a campaign if it wasn't.
Yeah.
21.
21. Okay, yeah, I've seen my fair share of bars get burned down on game night for sure. All right. He relaxes just a little bit, but you can tell that he's definitely in like he's nervous, and he's not he hasn't picked up his 4th shot yet. He's like, oh, so they came to finish me off that quickly, huh?
He goes, I don't know who you think I am, but I sure as don't bloody well know who you are. more than the fact that you're human.
And he squints at you. Give me another persuasion to see if you can get him to believe you.
20.
Okay. He kind of just carefully takes one of the shots and slides it towards you.
Ooh. I know what that means on my planet. Yeah.
Let's get down with the sickness.
He drops down a shot,
And I'll do the same,
this
keeping
is,
an eye on him while doing
yeah.
it.
So then, who are you? And he happens to take notice of your crew, and realizes that there's a bunch of aliens in the room, and he kind of has this oh shit look on his face. Yeah. So Alex, yes, he says, who the hell are you?
Goes, Captain Cat.
Captain, you got a ship?
More or less.
You looking for crew? And he puts down his fifth shot.
Potentially.
I
So
might
what
be
about
looking,
yourself? And who are you running from?
a simple job. Things didn't go my way. I had nothing to do with it. Thing I was supposed to get got blown up. I think it's time for me to look for the job. If you guys are leaving the planet, I'll sign up. Don't care about the contract. Just get me out of here.
Because I think that could be definitely arrangeable.
He's down and out.
Have you been dealing with, how long have you been here?
About a year.
So Woody,
Yes.
I'd like to use galactic history to see about like what was going on about a year ago.
Well, about a year ago there was no war going on, but like
more like piracy and various other activities that was going on with this planet, especially.
With this planet, yeah, go ahead and roll it. What do you got there?
So it's the history plus. Oh, actually, I get 2d4 on that. So 18.
18. Okay, so you're kind of putting it together a little bit, and I'm sure it doesn't take much of a stress to realize that this guy probably was supposed to pick up that cannon that you guys just destroyed.
Oopsie.
So I'll say I imagine you were definitely not expecting things to get derailed.
Ooh, nice pun.
Yeah. Did you guys come in on the train?
It was we might have dealt with some tin cans that were trying to blow it up.
God damn it. How bad was it?
It was I don't know if you're familiar with them, but there's a group of androids out there that are trying to wipe out civilized life.
What? Who?
So I'll tell them about the Kalon, and I'll tell them about the situation that just happened it's been about a month ago.
I'd say about 3 months at this point that the war started.
Okay, so
Probably
3 months ago,
yeah.
I'll say of like, you probably noticed the crash ship, and I'll go into like what happened up above.
Wait, the Kalon did that. You mean we are at war with the Kalon?
It was. Hi.
Oh, Christ.
So
Space Christ.
Yeah.
He just like kind of ends up like slump, like kind of falling down on the bar with his face down, and in the not very clean bar. And he says, "Oh my God."
I'll say to him of like, me and my crew have taken out several of these tin cans.
So the Kalon are responsible for destroying half the train.
Yeah, they're definitely responsible for taking out the half of the train.
Yeah. Yes.
You don't even want to know what they did to the sheep.
Oh, they were quite Welsh about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. So, was really just he just is like kind of mumbling and not really being very, very coherent. And he points to the bartender and goes tap tap, and the bartender slides over 3 more shots.
I'll take 2 of them and drink them.
Okay. All
You're
right.
getting well rested.
Yeah. So yeah,
Do you have any crew here?
Sort of. And he puts down his shot and he just wanders over to a table and kind of just slumps over and kind of goes he's getting very drunk, and he looks like he's just about to pass out at the table he just sat down at.
So I'll order some water and then walk over to his table.
Okay.
And then splash it in his face.
he jolts awake.
You got
And,
sober him up.
If you want to actually be part of the crew, I need you to sober up, put on your big boy pants, and come on over. And if you want to help, you could definitely do such. Or you can slump here and sawed off.
All right.
And then I walk over to the table with the others.
He comes over the table, walks a little bit unsteady, bumps into a chair, and then manages to make his way unsteadily to a chair and sits down with you guys.
New friend. Yay.
Yeah. Don't touch him.
Who is this guy? Let's find out who he is.
My
so I look over at Jay Pulio. Don't touch it.
Would you like to arm wrestle?
I keep forgetting I'm all pheromoned up.
Yeah, he says, my name is Dan.
Of course, his name is Dan.
Yeah, with only one N though.
I knew it.
Oh,
of course,
okay.
it's one N.
Yeah, it's the terrestrial Dan.
So it's Dan.
Yeah. Yes.
I knew a guy once named Dan. It's like 4 N's.
Holy shit! Why? That's when you know that their parents secretly hate him.
Right.
Yeah, he reaches out and gets one of your chicken wings and sucks off the meat and starts chewing on it and throws the bone in the bucket.
Euphemisms.
Yeah. So it's interesting. The local. This is not chicken. It's similar to chicken, and he kind of looks at you, Alex. But it always tastes better when you're drunk. I don't know what it does to your taste buds, but it's something about the whiskey here, and swallows it down.
You got to be drunk to enjoy it.
Yeah, it tastes better that way. I don't know what it is, but yeah.
The chemicals actually make it tolerable.
Yeah, that must be it. Yeah. Well, you get used to it after a while. Then he grabs another chicken wing.
Really tolerable today.
Yeah, he grabs another chicken wing from your guys' bucket, dips it in the white sauce, and starts eating it again.
Euphemisms.
Yes, I know. Are you guys going to ask this guy questions? Yeah, are you guys asking this dude questions or not?
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were open for that. Hey, where are you from originally?
You guys can jump anytime you want. Kansas originally.
Oh, Kansas. I saw a movie that had Kansas in it one time. What are you doing here?
Oh, just black market shit that would get me arrested in the union. No biggie. Needs to pause a second. You guys are all pirates, right?
Of course.
Yeah, we're all pirates.
Okay, all right, yeah, it's cool. Okay.
Arg.
Arg indeed.
Or black marketeers or whatever
that's
we
our
all
word.
Do. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're going to we're on basically a rescue mission to go help our friends. Their ship crashed up in the mountain. I'm sure you've seen that. Everyone's seen that. The whole town's kind of hubbub about that site to see. We're on our way to try to see if we can help. You're thinking about coming along with us?
Wait, the ship, that battle cruiser up in the mountains, that's Planetary Union.
Yeah.
But it has
What he means
resources
by
that we can get off
friends.
of this place.
Yeah.
What he means by friends is loot.
Right.
Yeah. Our friends. You didn't hear the sarcasm in my voice. Our
Oh yeah. Okay.
friends.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to come along with us, we need to know if there's any use to you joining our team. Do you have any way we can get up to that mountain a little bit more quickly than just a simple horse and buggy situation?
I mean, I got a truck, but I'd be honest, I'm not really in a. I can't drive right now, so
I'm an excellent driver.
Yeah.
It says so right here on my stats that I'm an excellent at driving things.
Yeah.
I'm an excellent driver. So definitely not my underwear.
Yeah. So right. He says, well, I mean, like we have a staging area where we're storing things that we're selling outside of Union territory, and I was supposed to receive a large thing that was coming in, and I lost it. And
correction, the Kalon lost it for you.
Right, but we really needed it, and we had a buyer, and it's not the first time I've lost something. So, anyways, I think I don't know that I have a job to go back to.
There might be a solution to that.
Oh, really? What is that?
Well, if we can get to that Union ship, we might be able to extract something very similar for you from that ship.
There's all kinds of goodies up there. I bet that might interest you and your other friends.
Yeah, that's an interesting thought. Right. It except that we sent a crew up that way already, and I wasn't allowed to be part of it. They were afraid I'd screw it up.
Well, we're sending our crew up there, all of us, and you can join our crew and make our way up there.
Oh,
you can be one of us. One of us. One of us.
One of us.
What does the job pay? Is it a percentage of take, or is there actually like a salary? I mean, how does this work?
Currently, we're doing percentage of loot.
I see. And you guys expect to profit highly from whatever you're doing here?
Oh, absolutely. They have a machine up there, easily transportable machine that can replicate all the alcohol you would ever want, and then some, for free.
There's a thought. All right, that's fine. He says, okay. Just tell me where to sign, and he immediately passes out on the table.
Yeah, just put your forehead on the table, and that's your signature.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think of this fella?
Well, we can't trust him, but he might be useful, especially if we come into contact with that other crew.
Actually, it might not be a bad idea to have a local with us, because I mean, he's probably going to know more about this particular region than anyone else.
Well, he also said he has a truck.
Oh,
like a Chevy?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a
intergalactic Chevy.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to go find out.
And I mean, if
you're on a mission or moving out of house, you want a friend of a truck. So there we go.
Yeah, that's right. Hopefully it's not a wheelbarrow.
Okay, so while you guys are hanging out here, if you just basically spend the rest of the hour, resting and having a meal and a drink, we can use your recovery dice to heal up any injuries people took.
Does that also apply to drunkenness? Are we able to sober him up with any of our equipment?
Well, the only way you guys can sober him up is if you have somebody with enough medical knowledge to inject him with something from your medical kit that might counteract the alcohol in his blood.
Well, I might suggest something. If he's unconscious, Maybe one of you, with light fingers, may want to just search him and make sure there's nothing odd about him.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
And I can't do it because of my pheromones.
Yeah, you don't want to do it. That could go wrong.
Benny
Well,
might be the best person to slip in and
because
out.
I can.
All right.
Yeah.
Get those pseudopods everywhere.
All right. Well,
Oh,
first
yeah.
off,
Let's get it on.
let's roll for anybody that got hurt. I know Benny did. So so Chaz, you can roll a number of your recovery dice with plus your endurance bonus and add that to back to your hit point total.
Well, I already did that a while ago, and I got 12 points back.
Okay, good.
Spent 2 recovery dice.
So yeah, Barry says it's not worth sobering him up. And then the Thunder, I can talk. Marx, did you get badly hurt?
Yeah, I lost 9 hit points. So I'll roll.
Okay.
Let me roll 1 and see what happens. You said plus endurance?
Yeah, plus endurance. Yeah. So we're using endurance instead of constitution. Same thing. So yeah, you get to roll a d10 plus your endurance bonus.
So I rolled 1 die, I got 5 back. So let me roll 1 more.
Okay.
And that's another 7. So I'm max now. So
Yeah.
I used 2 of them.
So Kratos speaks up and he says, he retracts a bit of his mask so he can talk to you guys more easily, and says, my people have similar regulations about sharing technology, though not for the same reason as you. But if he has a vehicle and he's using it so brazenly open here and is talking about dealing in advanced technology, there must be something here to find more than just simply a truck.
An F-150?
More than an F-150, whatever that is.
More than an F-150? With an Hemi engine?
Kratos, you're definitely onto something. I think
he all but confessed to having it be part of a larger scale operation.
Yeah, he said they had a staging area.
Mm-hmm.
We might need to go check out the staging area and see what they got over there.
I think that would be prudent.
What say you all? Should we go and investigate and see what might be helpful or see what's going on?
Sure.
All right. So doing a scan for technology to leads you guys directly to the truck. And the truck that he's talking about has instead of rear wheels, it has like tank treads. And Dory says maybe a shuttle. And then the front end is some very robust wheels. And the thing, it looks like it's designed to carry some very heavy stuff. And the cab of the vehicle has enough room for 3 people to sit up front, and then of course everybody else would be in the back. And the thing was easily large enough to transport that cannon that you guys destroyed.
Mm. Seems like this is some sort of operation where they're all about trying to find alien technology.
And then if you guys want to try to find more stuff than this, you're going to have to give me a computer's check to use your scanners. Anyone can roll?
Sure, I'll roll.
All right. Remember, you got to do it left-handed.
I'll give it a try.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Yeah.
Did you get a natural 20?
20 and a 4. So
okay. Well,
28.
I'm very old school. The natural 20 is good enough. So all right. So here's the deal. You are hitting the scanner and you get a really big ping, and there's the ping is leading you guys to a location outside of the city.
So I'll say GPS says this way.
So who's driving the truck? Is that going to be Jay
That's
Julio?
me.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you hop behind the driver's seat or the wheel. Is anybody else gonna sit up in the cabin?
I will.
Okay. And
Hey,
then
Benny, do you want to sit on my lap so that way we have one more person?
Well, somebody's got to be in the back with your new best friend.
I'll stay in the back.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be in the back.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I'm not gonna sit in your lap, Alex. Sorry.
Where's Crouton gonna sit?
Crouton will join you guys up front. And he plays with the AC and angles it directly towards him.
He runs hot.
Yep. He comes from a cold planet. He likes it chilled. And then you guys get underway. So as you guys are driving out into the lowlands outside of the outside the city, you guys end up coming upon a walled compound.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Is there any way in that's not? Do they have like a main entrance, or is there?
Well, there is clearly a main entrance. It's a gate in the wall, which has a set of doors that open and close.
Because we're in this vehicle, they think we're one of them.
It may be that way. If you want to just drive up to it, you absolutely can.
Well, it's a big vehicle. It's probably a big eyesore. I think we should just play along with the scam. What do you guys think?
Actually, hey Woody.
Yo.
Pirate protocol. What's the best way of like approaching another crew, non-hostile?
Well, I mean, the best thing would be to signal them that you're approaching, and like basically announce who you're with. Just be very blunt about it. Go, hey, I have come to treat with you. But if you're actually trying to look like them, you would just drive up. But I think you would realize that they're gonna expect the gun in the back of the truck, and instead of the gun, you've got 3 people back there. So but there is a tarp in the back of the truck. You guys could just get under the tarp.
So I'll say to J. Polio of like, well, we could do it probably what's going to be a lot easier and actually announce ourselves as the crew that we are currently. If we try to basically persuade them to say that we're part of Dan's, entourage, we're probably going to get shot up.
Yeah, they'd probably find us out.
Marx, you were trying to jump in there. Did you want to say something?
I was going to throw in a bad joke. I said we could throw the carp over us and just all form the shape of the cannon.
Well, Benny might have an easier time of doing that.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that a gun under your tarp, or are you just happy to see us?
That's just a little jelly.
Yeah. It's a gun. Well,
why does it keep on swinging and moving?
Yeah. Well, you guys have throw the carp or the tarp. Nice. So you guys have 2 options. You can either go straight in, pretending to be part of the crew, or you can announce yourselves the way Cheshire is proposing.
Yeah, I say let's go with Cat. Let's do it space pirate style.
All right, Alex. Time to get on the radio.
So I get on the radio and say of announcing Captain Cheshire and crew coming on in.
All right. Well, you get a woman's voice over the other, and she says, Cheshire, I don't recognize you. What are you doing on this frequency? And what are you doing in our truck?
Ooh, they know it's their truck.
About 3 months ago, there was a crash in this region. So left, and I'll say my compound.
Yeah.
The villa.
Yeah.
And say that due to circumstances, needed to come up this way and came across this truck.
I see. Did you come across the driver of that truck?
Yes.
I see. And when you say circumstances, did you get stranded on the planet? Did your crew leave you behind?
Got stranded on the planet. There is a greater issue at hand that we can discuss if you give safe passage for me and my crew.
Okay. Yeah, come on in, and the door opens.
Ask if they have snacks.
I'm sure they have snacks.
All right.
So without turning on the radio, I'll just look at JP and go, yes, they probably have space snacks.
Sweet.
All right.
That's awesome.
Okay, so you all right, so you guys pull on in, And inside, what you guys find is something that looks more like one of those like in Tatooine, how they have those spaceport areas that like Millennium Falcon landed in. It looks kind of like that, where there's lots of equipment. You see, there's a couple other vehicles around, and there's even a motorcycle, and they've got lots of equipment for doing repairs on vehicles, and there's it kind of looks more like a big maintenance area.
Any current shuttles?
No, they don't have any air vehicles, but this woman comes walking out, dressed very much in the Star Wars smuggler vein, with a pistol at her belt, and or at her side, and she when you guys step out, she says, so we've got automatic targeting systems that can gun you guys down at a moment's notice, so don't pull anything, okay?
Well, thank you very much for letting us in. I'm Captain Cheshire.
Okay.
This is introduce everybody. This is Crouton. This is Slimer. This is Papa Smurf.
Kratos. The name is Kratos.
That's his given Avis name.
Yeah. And
that's his pirate name.
Yeah.
Right.
She's like, you guys have quite the team there. All right. Well, and do you have Dan?
He goes, "Aye, we have Dan."
Great. What did he do now?
So 3 months ago, there was a situation where the Kalon attacked the Union. And unfortunately, a good number of individuals have been offset because of it.
I see.
And it appears actually the Kalon are on planet.
So there's a war going on?
Aye, unfortunately. The stupid Union is dealing with a war with the Kalon. And unfortunately, I think even us as pirates and smugglers and whatnots are having to deal with it.
Yeah, we're far enough out that we wouldn't have been involved or even necessarily heard about it, but damn.
Well, except for the simple fact of they partially derailed something that Dan was supposed to pick on up.
Yeah.
And we nearly got a little toasty because of it.
Nice. Okay, so we lost the cannon, is what you're saying.
Yep.
Yeah, the Kalon decided to destroy it. We almost barely made it out alive.
Yeah, I was there. I saw it. That's what happened.
Wait, so the Kalon? Why would the Kalon have cared about they shot the ship down?
I think they're going around and taking down any type of civilization.
Yeah, but why would they have cared about a gun, like a cannon?
That I'm not sure about, but the next time that I go talk to one of these CP3Os, I'll be able to actually ask them. Okay.
That's crazy. All right. Well, so what do you guys want? Are you looking to join the crew, or are you just trying to get a ride off the planet?
So we're trying to actually get up to that ship. There's a couple of effects that crew previously got captured in, and we're trying to retrieve back.
I see. Well, I've already got a crew heading up there to salvage it. So, if you look, if you can hang out, don't cause any trouble. My guys are going to be back in the next couple of days. When they get back, we can work something out. But we're supposed to have well, as long as this war of yours hasn't messed it up, we were actually supposed to have a ship come here in about a week to pick up one of our latest shipments that we were prepping. So if you want to catch a ride on that ship, I'm sure we can work something out.
1 week later.
If you can give me one moment with my crew, I want to discuss with them first.
Yeah, just dump Dan. There's a bunk over there. If you could just dump him on the bunk, please.
Or if anything, I mean, sounds like he's a bit of a troublemaker, but he would be perfect for our crew.
You'd be welcome
if you're
to it.
looking to get rid of him.
Yeah, but do you guys? I mean, are you here? What do you need? What is it you need exactly?
Well, we do definitely need to get on off of this planet, that's for sure. But there was a couple of things that we were looking to acquire one way or another from that Union ship.
I see. Well,
I mean, just like you, we're business individuals also.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can go at any time. You're certainly welcome. You don't have to mess time with us.
Just first, though, I'd like to speak to my crew in private and then make a decision, if that's all right, Mom.
Yeah, just dump Dan on a bunk and you guys can have a minute.
All right.
And she walks off to go into an office and do something.
So dump Dan like a bad habit.
All right. Yeah. So we don't have to deal with Dan anymore.
Yeah.
I think we got much more information than he would have given us.
Yeah.
But also, there's no way they're going to want us to go up there because everything up there they're going to claim for themselves, and they don't want anyone else to go and get anything that they might potentially get.
Well, actually, that's the big thing, J. Polio. What was kind of the idea? I mean, besides looking for survivors and making sure that certain things aren't in the locals' hands, which we definitely know the problem with that.
Yeah.
What else could we actually get from this ship? I mean,
Well,
the biggest
something
thing
that they wouldn't care about.
Well,
Maybe
if sorry to interrupt, but like your guys' original plan was to go up there and get the parts needed to repair your shuttle.
Right,
Because the drive pods on your shuttle are cracked and they need components that you just didn't have. And
but
so
we could potentially wait a week and see about ferrying a ride off of this planet.
What about if we make it a personal situation, like my sister was on that ship or something like that?
Well, and that's the reason why I wanted to talk to you guys privately, because
we need a story.
All right, well, we have some of our crew members potentially, they were captured by this Union ship, so we're looking to get them, but we wanted to hesitate because we didn't know if they're still alive or not.
Yeah. Well, I like the idea of having a reason to go up there that's not getting goods, because they're not going to want to share anything.
True, but I think we should still say about goods just in case if, I mean, especially for you, Benny, I mean, like with your ability to work engineering, like behind your hands, we definitely need.
Johnson, what have I just walked in on?
The thing that I was wondering about is maybe we could barter with them.
Hold on. So, John, we are playing the an Orville themed RPG.
Yes, we are. And you just walked into a YouTube channel? How did you do that?
My goodness.
I just click stuff.
If you go back to our 0 episode, you can watch these guys make characters. If you go out to episode 1, you can watch the adventure from the very beginning. So
that's right. But either way, it's a fun time. Right now, we're trying to figure out how to. We're trying to. There's a crashed ship that's very far away. We're trying to get to the ship. It's a Union ship. Me and Benny are part of the Union. We're trying to find if there's survivors. We're trying to get gear so that we can repair our shuttles, and there's Kalon involved. It's a whole ordeal.
And the story takes place in between seasons 2 and 3 when the Kalon War is in full swing.
And also Mark's character is part of the Union too.
Yeah, he is our guest this week.
He's a Chilean.
Yeah. All right.
He's really strong, so don't mess with him.
Well, so as far as what these guys are doing here, do you guys want to try to get more information on that? Interesting.
Well, first off, I want to say I like the idea of telling them that we have part of our crew that were being held by the Union
Trying to
ship.
rescue.
We're trying to rescue them. That way they won't think we're in cahoots with the Union, or that we are the Union. Also, we have knowledge of how that technology works. They don't have that knowledge. So if we can also barter with that, saying, hey, we know how to use the stuff that you get from up there.
All right, like perhaps on the idea of saying that we've spied on the Union ships and learned to do some basically like sabotage and also espionage to basically figure out how the stuff works.
We can say our crew that they captured were spies that we sent to learn everything about the Union ship and all that.
Well, you guys have to settle on something because she is on her way back now.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Snacks. I want snacks.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think, Kat? What do you think, Alex?
So Kat will say of like, I think, and that might not be a bad idea. I'll definitely say of like, we got some captured individuals that we want to get back, and we definitely do need some supplies from the ship. Because I know that they're not going to be able to part out everything because those Union ships are huge.
Yeah. No, it's a big heavy cruiser. It's like, Galaxy class size or Excelsior size or something. So,
and I mean, it won't be a complete lie, but at the same time, if we say that we need to repair some of our equipment, I think an accord can happen with her.
That's good.
All right. Okay. Well, she comes back, says, "Hey guys, I just got off the horn with my crew up on the mountain, and they're totally down with you guys crashing here for a couple days."
All right, sounds good. I do have a question for you, Mom.
Yes.
Were they able to find any survivors?
They're not looking for any. But if there were any, they probably would have escaped the wreckage by now.
Okay. We had some of our crew spy on some of the Union and actually was trying to get some of their various knowledge and some of their various tech before this whole thing with the Kalon happened.
Really?
They might have been captured. And that was actually one of the big reasons why we wanted to go up there, is to see about reacquiring them.
Well, that ship's been burning. I mean, if your crew members were smart, they would have escaped that thing a long time ago.
All right. No, fair enough on that. I was just wondering if there was any survivors that your crew came across.
Yeah, sorry.
It's quite all right. They knew the dangers. We would like to see about maybe getting some supplies from the ship so that we can re-equip some of the things that we need.
Well, here's the offer. You guys can crash here for a couple days. We can't get you, like, we're not giving you a vehicle. I mean, I thank you for returning the one that you had, but if you want to crash here, there's plenty of food, plenty to drink. You can stay the night for sure. But if you want to get up to that, that mountain, unless you've got something really valuable to offer, I'm not leaving the base. And I'm certainly not trusting that chucklehead putting to Dan behind the wheel of another vehicle for a while.
Fair enough. How much to purchase that vehicle, the truck?
We need that truck.
Is there a vehicle that you do have that could be purchased?
Also, everything has a price.
I wasn't planning to sell anything. Look,
are you in this for business reasons? Aren't you trying to make a profit?
We are making a profit, but the money is handled by the boss. We're a clearinghouse. Look, come on in. Let's have some drinks and talk it over, okay?
Thank you very much, Mom.
Yeah, she takes you guys into a place that looks like a break room. It's just got like a very simple table set up with some chairs around it, and she goes into a cabinet, brings out some alcohol, and says, "Here you go," and starts handing out everybody glasses of booze. Says, "Let's have a drink. Figure this out." So, is Benny having anything to drink? I mean, metabolism wise, I don't know that it would take. I mean, the rate alcohol that these guys would be affected by probably wouldn't affect you.
Also, I don't trust this drink. I might not take a sip at all. I might just pretend.
Well, she's definitely taking a sip.
Sure, the one she poured for herself.
Yeah, I'll have some. I don't think it's going to affect me.
Probably not. Yeah, because your metabolism works very differently. But all right. So, Jay Pulio, if you're gonna pretend, I'll need a sleight of hand check out of you.
Okay, what I roll? A D20?
Yeah, it's a D20. If your sleight of hand is a bonus based on agility, you can roll that.
4.
Okay.
Plus 2 agility. I don't know if that helps.
Okay. All right. Well, you feel like you were pretty smooth about it. Alex, Marx, are you guys gonna take a drink as well?
Absolutely.
All right.
Sure.
Okay.
A sip. Just a little sip.
Just a little sip. Okay. So she says, all right, well, we do have some vehicles which need to be fixed up. If you guys wanted to do the work yourselves, I suppose it wouldn't be any harm in letting you take it. What do you guys have to spend? You know,
500 gold.
Is that?
Well, don't tell her that.
Well, we had more than that. We had double that, but I was.
So, are you saying this, JP?
I'm not saying it in the conversation. I'm just saying it to the crew here.
You have anything else?
It might be time for pheromones.
What do you?
Yes.
Unless you do the pheromones, I got a.
That is.
That I was going to say.
That should be an option, shouldn't it?
It is absolutely an option. However, I'm going to need endurance saving throws out of Alex and Marx.
Well, it's up to you. So I'm sure we can give us any vehicle.
Endurance.
Endurance?
Yeah, under saving throws, so you have a +1 plus a D6. Marx.
Okay, yeah.
Because there ain't no mix-up.
14.
Pheromones can't fix up.
Alex, you got a 14. Okay.
I got 16.
16. Okay. So, Valdis realizes that yes, she was trying to drug you, but you managed to shake it off. Your superior Chilean constitution. However, Alex, you are feeling extremely drunk and drugged, and it's very apparent what was going on. The world's kind of getting double vision.
Real quick, I will say one thing about Chileans is they do not have livers.
Oh.
Well, I don't know how that affects the situation or
not. Well, they'd have to have some other way of filtering alcohol, but
must have something because they drink it.
Did you get that from that book that they sent you?
No, it was in an episode.
Okay. All right. Well, shit. Maybe it hits you a little harder. Okay. Anyways, all right. So, Marx, you are very aware that she was trying to drug you guys, and so knowing this, how do you react to this situation?
I'll just look at her and just say, next time you try to drug someone, you should really make it stronger and push it back to her.
Okay. Well, then she stands up and draws her gun.
Gosh, so touchy.
Yeah. Do you just sit there and not react? Because you don't feel concerned or threatened.
Yeah, I'm not gonna react. I'm just gonna say it's fine. People do that. Try to do that. But I would put the gun down, not make it any worse.
Yeah, and exactly why is that?
Okay.
Yes.
I
Yeah, the people could chime in.
You do what? What was this? Sorry, you're laughing. I didn't catch what you said, Marx.
What? Yeah, you guys can chime in too. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
You want to.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't really drink this.
Not well. I mean,
I sort of just took it into myself.
Yeah.
But I sort of made like a vacuole where it could be
Okay.
stored. So I'm going to
Okay.
spit it back out in her face.
Nice. All right.
Hatsui.
Yeah.
God, you. Yes. Thanks for that. Okay. All right. Okay. So, Chaz, give me an unarmed strike roll. Amazing.
There was an episode of the Orville that had a really great Chilean comeback situation for a situation like this, and you know, somebody had a knife to Tala's throat, and Tala goes, "Have you ever met a Chilean?" And they said no. So she just easily throws the person with just hardly any effort, and she goes, "Now you have."
Oh, okay.
Always keep that in your back pocket.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Chaz,
Okay,
what do you got?
15.
15. Okay. All right. So yeah, you spray the stuff in her face. Let's see. What is okay, so she immediately gets it in her eyes, staggers back, opens fire, just shooting at random, just some hitting a frying pan hanging by the stove. What are you guys doing? Do you want to jump up, Jay Pulio or Marx?
Where am I?
Are there other people around?
Yeah, how close am I to her? Where's she at?
You could be on her in a single movement. You know, you guys are just sitting around the table, so
forward.
I guess.
Can I stick my foot out and trip her?
Yes.
I want to stick my foot out and trip her.
What was that, Marx?
I'll let you do that first, and then I'll do it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for trip.
You don't have to roll. I mean, this is just like more of a this isn't going to be a high stakes encounter. So you put your foot out. She would trip over because she's been partially blinded by this and potentially affected by her own spiked booze. Marx, what are you doing?
So she fell down to the ground.
Yeah, she landed on her ass.
Can I crouch down and grab her gun?
Yeah, give me a strike roll on that.
Okay.
There's still a shot glass through her head.
Jesus.
So do I have proficiency bonus too, or just?
Yeah, of course. This is a hand-to-hand attack.
Oh yeah, I should. Okay, so 18 total.
18. Okay, yeah. You grab the gun from her hand, and then.
Okay, here I'm gonna use your line. I'm gonna look at her and hold this gun and go, "Have you ever met a Chilean?"
And yeah.
Oh well, I'm gonna squish the gun with my hand and go, "Well, you met another one."
Nice. And leave the debris on the ground. She's like kind of wiping it out of her eyes, and she's it's like fuck. And then she tries to make a rush for the door.
Can I do anything?
Yes, you can.
All right.
But you're gonna have a penalty because you've been affected by the drugs.
Just slam
right.
her.
Puke on her.
Oh.
Actually, you did say that this is kind of a break room kitchen.
Yes, it is.
Is there anything to basically kick on over towards the door so that she would trip over it?
You could kick a chair.
I'll do that.
Okay, give me a strike roll, and you're basically doing it with disadvantage, so you'll take the lowest result.
Okay.
So you roll twice on the d20, but your proficiency die remains unchanged.
So the lowest was a 15, so total. And this is strength or?
Yeah, based on strength. Yes, that sounds fine.
Okay, 16.
Okay, so you hit her, and she just trips over the chair and goes tumbling down, and then
Walk much.
Yep, crashes
Take a seat.
Yeah, there you go. Is anybody gonna go get her?
Yeah, I'll get her. I want to restrain her.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you shove her down the chair, and she's being
find something like metal and then bend it around her, like
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do that.
Do something
Yes,
cool.
yeah. Bend some bars around her arm so she can't get out of the
And
chair.
Dagger too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And then it'll go like, "What's that? You're gonna just give us one of your vehicles now? That is so generous of you."
Nice.
She's just, yeah.
Can I have these snacks?
Yes, you can take whatever you want at this point.
Oh,
Right.
actually, and then after I say that, let's take that alcohol, the drugged alcohol, and let's
Yeah.
give her a little bit of her own stuff. So
Yeah.
Yep. So she can pass out and
Yep.
get out of here.
That won't be difficult. Forcing it down her throat. All right. Yeah, a couple glasses of that stuff, and she
Phrasing.
phrasing. Yeah, a couple glasses of that stuff. She is not coherent anymore.
All right. So let's get our vehicle and get going.
Yeah, let's get the red one.
All right. Well, okay. So
Is there a
you guys-
convertible?
Yeah.
Well, you guys can easily take the truck that you guys are already taking.
No, we take the best vehicle.
Yeah.
right,
Crouton
so-
does not want a convertible.
Okay, so as I said,
Oh, yeah.
they've got a motorcycle. They do have a vehicle that looks more like a Humvee kind of vehicle that clearly is in better condition, would be more effective for mountain travel. So
I
Soccer
think we
mom
should
style.
take the Humvee and the motorcycle.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll take the motorcycle.
Let's do
you
it.
are really okay.
interesting.
I'm proficient in piloting skills, so I should be okay.
All right.
Benny,
I-
can you check and make sure there's no tracking devices on these? We don't want anybody track. I don't know if that their tech level's high enough or what. but-
Good
Well,
call.
yeah, they knew that they knew that we had their vehicle already coming.
Yeah.
All right. So you have general engineering, right?
Yes.
Okay. Roll that for me twice.
Um, 12 and 12.
Okay. Well, all right. So yeah, you do find tracking devices on the vehicles. They are clearly low jacked. It's not hard to rip them out. And then and the vehicles also have like they're not running off of gasoline. They're running off of like just more of like a galactic power cell system. So the batteries are engines are electric. They're a little more low tech. But they're running off of more advanced batteries. So these things have got enough energy. They, on a full power cell, these things would probably run continuously for over a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they also have you also find a sidecar for the motorcycle if you wanted to attach it, or not.
Of course.
Got time?
Got to do that.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Crouton can sit in there.
Yeah.
Can I steal Dan's wallet before we leave?
They don't have they don't have wallets, but he still has a. You guys did get away with his gun.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Should we take Dan?
Yeah. Do you think we'll even need Dan?
Well, he's probably dead if he stays here.
Yeah, that sounds like a him problem.
Fair enough.
He should have made better life choices.
Yeah. No, you're probably right. We should probably take him with us.
You don't have to.
He could be in the sidecar.
Yeah.
All passed out. Yeah. In one of the games we were doing, one of our players was playing a bugbear. The ref basically was kind of interpreting his character as being like a Sasquatch, and we had this hilarious image of him riding in the sidecar, this gigantic creature in the sidecar with a helmet on, while they're puttering down the road with a very much smaller person actually riding driving the motorcycle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this is that situation. Well, Dan's normal size though, but he is a drunk. He's passed out.
Well, Dan's probably going to have to be thrown in the Humvee, most likely. Having a wiggly wobbly man in your sidecar, though funny, is probably not could be the most practical way to go about it. Yeah.
I think Crouton would look funny in the sidecar, especially with the little helmet on.
You have to put these goggles on. It's
Yeah.
safety.
Yeah, that is totally up to you.
Well,
guys.
he has his built-in helmet, so
Yeah, well, yeah, he's got to wear the built-in helmet. Otherwise, he has a problem with ultraviolet light.
And not only do we have transportation now, we have awesome transportation.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So, is there any checking around you want to do here before you go?
I say, especially making sure that the others don't see it, like their guards and such.
Yeah.
Grab whatever bags without checking what it is, and just grab as much of their stuff. Really piss them
leave
off.
them stranded a little bit.
Yeah.
Steal equipment and supplies. Okay.
Yeah,
they'll
give them a
keep
good
them
reason to
running
come
around
after
with
us.
their heads cut off.
No. It's not stealing. It's reallocating these resources.
Yeah.
They stole them first. So
well, you also find in the office that she was using. There is like a communication system. One of them clearly capable of transmitting outside of the planet. So you guys could use that potentially to try to like reach the Union. There's also like some log books where she's like taking notes, like lots of tablets, but there's also a full data pad that looks like they're using that to coordinate all of their activities here.
Yeah.
And this is one that's like isolated by itself. It does not necessarily need to be connected to a larger network.
Definitely take those.
Okay.
I think it'd be I think it'd be important to try to contact the Union, but we have to remember that Kalon would probably intercept that or also receive that information, so they might be able to send more Kalon to this planet, which also means it would be great to have the Union here to help out.
Yeah, well,
it's kind of a
being able to coordinate and like reach out to the Union. I mean, there is very likely people are going to be interested in communicating with whoever survived, but you're not wrong. There's a signal could be intercepted by the Kalon. So if you're going to do that, somebody would have to make a really good communications check to try to send the signal and not lead things back here.
Just make sure we send the signal from right here, and then we leave. And we
yes, yeah, and then also their equipment is probably more intended for communicating with whoever they normally work with.
But also we have to assume the Kalon already know about this planet. The Kalon we've already been dealing with, I'm sure it's already sent communique.
Oh yeah, I mean the Kalon know about this planet for sure, but they're also not massacring the population either.
You can do what is it? What is it on the Orville? They had that coded message. They tried to do the 23 button salute or the 22 button salute.
Well, there are certain code words that are used by captains to attempt to communicate key information. Presumably, you guys would know the code for "There are survivors on the planet." We have a chicken dinner here or something like that.
Yeah, I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. Which is on the episode about a girl. Episode 3,
no. The code word is we're having a pizza party down here.
Oh yeah, and
yeah.
And the Kalon are invited. Well, it was originally the Krill are invited, but it's the Kalon are invited.
Yep. So does anybody have cryptography skills or communication skills like under the profession category?
No.
Nope.
No. I do have a professional skill role available.
You mean a skill point?
A skill point role, yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, then you absolutely can use that. No, wait. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you have. You have special skill points. Yeah, so you could actually apply that to that attempt if you wanted to. Oh yeah.
You want to try to send a coded message, you guys?
Yeah, and Marx's character as mechanic, so he would actually be pretty capable of keeping these vehicles running if you ran into issues.
Nice,
cool.
So as far as sending a message like that, it would essentially be since you've got the skill point and do you have Starship Operations, J. Pulio?
Yeah, Starship.
So
I have AI. I have Starship. Well, did you say communications?
Did you have Starship operations?
Operations. I don't know if it's operations, but I do have Starship.
Okay,
I got
that's all I wrote
Starship
down.
operations.
Okay, all right. So here's what's gonna happen. If you guys are gonna work together, what we can do is we can have. I think that I'm pretty sure. Well, Alex is Starship operations, so Alex could run the skill check, and you could give him the extra the extra D6. And I think it's a D6. Good lord, I don't remember. Let me double check that. Because I, of course, have not memorized everything I wrote.
13 button salute.
Yep. You have skill, special proficiency. Oh, it's equal to a D4. Okay, so Alex, if you want to give me a proficient intellect check, you can add a D4 to that as well. So roll 2D4.
Sorry, say that again.
Well, so if you want to try to send a message to the Union from here, you could basically roll a proficient intellect check with an extra D4.
Oh, okay, extra D4.
Yeah, because JP would be giving you that skill point.
Already got a natural 20.
You got a natural 20.
You
Okay.
want me to do the extra D4?
No. No, you do not need it. Okay. All right. So you guys managed to establish a communications link with a Union ship, and there you have a lieutenant on the horn. We're gonna say Lieutenant Sanders.
Are you a chicken?
There's a woman's voice, and it says, "Who is this?" Well, okay, so Alex can't be the one. It's going to have to be one of the Union members.
Oh yeah.
Hi, this is Jay Pulio, and I'm here with Benny, and we have some other crew we've taken on this emergency attempt to try and save survivors from a Union ship that was taken down by the Kalon on this planet that we're on right now. Here's the coordinates, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
blah,
what ship were you on?
Was it the Redenbacher?
Yes,
the Redenbacher.
Yes, the Redenbacher. Oh my god,
ECV Redenbacher.
You're survivors of the attack?
Yes.
Are there any other survivors on the planet?
We are hoping to find more survivors. The ship crashed on a mountain range. Coordinates, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
and we're trying to make our way to them to find survivors.
Like, okay, hold on a second. And then a man's voice comes on and it says, "I need a last name, Captain Pyle."
Hey, that's a good last name. Strong.
Yeah, it's very, very effective. It really, it's a commanding presence. We don't have much time. We cannot keep this channel open, but is the Kalon presence on the planet strong? Are you under attack?
We have had run-ins with the Kalon, but we have not seen a full, big forces. But there was an interceptor that we took out that had 3 Kalon aboard, which we took out.
All right.
But that's all we've encountered so far.
Okay,
we've had more,
and we've had a couple more.
Okay, well, there is there's a rescue mission to come get you underway. So just you are not abandoned, but we cannot come for you now. So just follow standard protocol, and hunker down, do what you need to do to stay safe, and be available. If you have communicators, we're going to be following code 42.
I just want to let you know that I'm a Tepsim pilot. I am in heat currently, which means I am always available.
And you are not being recommended for a promotion after that. So
we should also tell them that the crashed ship is being looted by, I don't know, pirates or somebody.
Yeah, by the locals, by space pirates and locals.
Well, it's they're ending the communication at this point because they can't keep the signal open. It's unfortunately that detail, though it matters, is not is less important than their mission and rescuing you guys.
They'll figure that out when they get here.
Yeah. Human lives, people's lives matter, not necessarily human lives. If you don't want to be racist, there's only one human amongst the four of you, but the five of us
now too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now
Dan.
Yeah, Dan.
But
Dan. Yeah, and then that other lady was some other race. So all right, so the captain has them sever the communication, and so you guys have a little bit of information. The union's out there, and they know you're here, and they are trying to rescue you.
And they said hunker down, so let's just chill out for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Actually, the big question is, now that we got this vehicle, should we still see about getting to the crash site?
Well, yes, because we just drugged and tied down their leader. So
Yeah.
we have to at least get out of here.
Yeah.
We should keep this communication device too, but just keep it turned off so there's no energy signature.
The communications device itself is not the kind of thing you just haul around. It's hooked up to a large power supply and has communications equipment that are part of the facility. It isn't something that you like. It isn't a portable device you can just pick up and take, because it had enough power to send a signal out of the solar system to some whatever rallying point that the Union forces are at.
Hey Benny, do you want to sabotage this theirs, or shall I do it?
Well, give me a shot first.
Bang.
Their comm system.
Yeah, I think that's what you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, 14.
All right, that'll do it. You so are you intending to just utterly destroy it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you yeah, Valdez can rip it out.
You know.
Well, you've successfully fried it. Whether or not they can repair it depends upon how good their people are when they get back. If you wanted to make it be a done deal, Valdez could very well rip it out and smash it to pieces. That would not be a problem.
Sure.
And then pour some water into it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and piss on it and
jelly on it a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, where's a
Julio, you should put your pheromones on it.
Oh,
my
pheromone trap.
Yay!
Like, I feel really aroused, but something that's not around me. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Those pheromones come in handy sometimes.
All right, so this is the end of our episode. I think it's a point where we'll pause there and we'll end off with you guys heading out in a Humvee.
I do have a question. Now that the Union, why is Crouton with us?
Well, because he has to have a way off the planet. If you guys
he
get
needs to be safe. And right now we're still cool with the Krill because we're trying to get that
alliance
treaty.
Even if you guys were on bad terms, they would still take him home.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's just the Union way.
Yeah, it's the Union way. So I am going to give you guys 1,000 XP for that one, as a result of the boss fight I just put you guys through.
Does that level us up?
We even had a mini boss fight.
Yeah, I believe that will put everybody up to level 4.
Nice.
And we should
bonus perks.
Yes, let's put everybody at level 4, and I think we should give our guest a chance to talk about what he's got going on, because you just had you just had a successful Kickstarter.
Yeah, just had a Kickstarter for so I founded Cabbit Crossing Publishing. We write different anthologies and other books, and we just did our, I guess what is our 3rd and 4th anthologies, fairy tales, folklore, and fables reimagined. We hit our goal beyond it over north of 10,000, and but you can still pledge if you want to. A late pledge if you want to get one of those copies, get your name in the book, or one of those authorizations.
There's a link to that in the description of this video.
Yes, yep. and apparently you have cool web series as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm a filmmaker. I make web series like Reality on Demand and stuff like that. But also, right now we have similar to this kind of show, an actual play called Genre Play. We don't play Orville or anything, but we play. Right now, we're doing Call of Cthulhu in the Old West, and we're also playing Tales of the Valiant, which is a fantasy game similar to 5e. We're about ready to bounce over to another game called DC-20 to play test that. So we have fun games there. We also have on the YouTube channel, we have a long-running interview podcast show called Genretainment that I co-host with my wife, Julie. And we have lots of different filmmakers and actors and writers and game designers who guest on there. And then we write books and stuff. Like this book right here, Tales of Monstrosities, our second anthology. That's all different kinds of monster stories. So
nice. Yeah, I've heard good things about DC-20.
Yeah. If you like 5e, you should check it out. Somewhere between 5e and Pathfinder complexity. It's got some flexibility and options and stuff. It's kind of neat.
Nice. So awesome.
Well, that's awesome. And don't forget to click everybody's links. Everyone on the panel, their links are in the description below. And I want to thank everybody for coming along in this adventure with us. Of course, we do this every month. We'll have the next date. I'll promote it once we figure out when it is. We're all adults. We have lives. We have to coordinate these things 1 month at a time and figure out when we're all available to do this. But also, if you're talking to Orville fan, this new Talking the Orville channel is 42 watch hours away from being fully monetized, and just by being here watching this video, we're helping towards that. So hopefully in a day or two, we'll be fully monetized. And I have scheduled the entire season 1 of the Orville watch party. Every Thursday, we'll be watching an episode of the Orville. I'll be giving awesome behind the scenes information about that episode and really cool things about the episode while we're watching it. So tune in for that. It's all scheduled. There's a link in the description of this video, I believe. And if not, there will be very soon. And we got a lot going on here on Talking the Orville, especially with season 4 of the Orville starting production in about 4.5 months. And then we're really going to have a lot of stuff to talk about as information comes out from production. Do you guys have anything you want to leave the audience with?
I do, actually, because Alex and I will be at PAX at the end of the month in Seattle.
Awesome.
I'm going to be a featured game master with the Alexandria RPG Library. So if anybody would like to is in the area, would like to come say hi, we'd love to sit down and chat, and certainly welcome to join in and sit in on a game.
Nice. I am playing on Marx's actual play events. I've played in Tales of Valiant, DC-20, and some other stuff that's going to come up. And I am editing together all the, including Call of Cthulhu. I'm editing everything together and adding what we'll just call graphic blandishment. That's what they used to.
That's a lot. That's a lot of work. So kudos to you.
Yes, thank you. It's super awesome.
Not meaning to toot my own horn. I just I want people to come over and see us.
Yeah, check out Genre Play. Chaz does a great job editing.
Thank you.
We have a Patreon too, where there's a few bonus things. Some of those will be on YouTube also. Like he just did a cat video where we did this cat chat.
Yes. I'm accumulating more of those.
Yeah.
And Alex, you got any? Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, Alex, you have any cat videos to show us?
I really should. I have been working on some animation that will have some stuff from the Orville, plus all the various drawings that I've been compiling together for a video on my YouTube channel. That cool. If you want to use, JP, you're more than welcome.
Ah, thank you. I just might. It sounds like some booty. I might have to go and under.
You've seen some of the various drawings and illustrations. Plus, I think I've showed you some of the roughs on the animation that been putting together.
Well, nice. You guys are talented. You're putting out some crazy stuff out there. I wish I could do animations.
And speaking of such, even though I didn't know if we were going to keep him or not, but my interpretation of Dan
Oh, good old Dan. I
Nice.
thought
Dan the drop.
Dan had a double chin, but I guess not.
You know, at the rate you're going, Alex, we could put out an art book of just your Orville characters.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, that would be cool.
And
Yeah.
how far are you into in your Orville experience? You're watching the Orville right now. How far into the show are you, Alex?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, only the stuff that was originally on Fox and whatever you basically show, JP.
Oh, nice.
So,
okay.
I don't have Hulu, and at the current moment, there's enough fees and subscriptions and all that kind of stuff. And
yeah, we talk about that all the time on the live shows. There's just stream this, stream that, paywall.
No,
this,
I'd
paywall
love to watch more. I mean, especially with like doing the show with you, plus the fact of like I've been trying to do my part of like watch whatever video that you got. Sometimes if it's just the fact of like, okay, I'll put it on the playlist and let it run, and then my mobile goes dead, or just to help you with your hours.
Alex,
I appreciate it. It's working.
If you want to come over and bum our Disney Plus subscription sometime, you can. If you want to watch an episode or two.
Yeah, I'm just excited for anyone who gets into the middle of season 2. Middle of season 2 is a game changer.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, remember seeing it on Fox. I mean, it was definitely quite engaging, and it's like, one hand, I understand everything that had to be done of like, going away from that, but like, I would have loved to, see it on regular television where it's like on demand and whatnot. Opposed to a paywall. But I totally get it.
Well, someday you'll get the whole thing, and you can dive really deep into the universe because it goes deeper and deeper and deeper.
I mean, it's been a mixed baggage. Like, in one hand, I kind of don't want to like see some of the spoilers from the clips that you have, and also now my search history now has like, here's a recommendation of Orville clips that you haven't seen.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when a movie would come out. I'm like, I can't go online and look at anything having to do with this movie because it's just gonna be spoilers all over the place.
I've only done 2 movies in my lifetime where I refused to watch television for a full year practically. It was Avenger Endgame, where I didn't see any spoiler for it.
Wow,
and it was episode 7 of Star Wars. And I'll have to say, like, both movies were amazing because, like, it was the first time seeing it in theater.
Yeah.
But
also not knowing about it. I mean, that's what my experience is.
Television.
Yeah, I went and saw The Matrix when it first came out, and I knew nothing about it. Didn't see a trailer or anything. And it blew my mind, and I know everything about The Matrix, but that's a lifetime ago.
Right.
Well, awesome. Go ahead.
I just think we should probably
let's wrap this baby. So I want to say thanks again to the panel and to you guys and everyone watching after the fact. We'll see you very soon.
Thank you for having me on as a guest. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Marx.
Absolutely.
We hope to keep seeing you whenever we can see you. You are an awesome Valdis. And Valdis lives on. We all do.
I know.
Maybe not Dan.
Time that we do this, like, he's going to have a different voice actor.
I know. I know. It's never going to be the same. Now you are Valdis. But I hope all your times are Orville-tastic fun times. And remember, we all do better when we all do better. Love you. Bye-bye.